We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Hi Enjoyer, how are you doing? How is that possible? I mean, like, you know, like, this one is not so difficult. You just need to use, like, I can, like, if you want me to, I can do it, like, at least couple stages. You know what? At the beginning of the, like, Imaginarium CD, not only force you to, like, you know, like, level up characters you don't want to and have a lot of characters. It also forces you to try to avoid using pretty powerful characters at the beginning. So yeah, it's like this. So I wouldn't suggest you to use like all of the top tier characters at the beginning. Try to use like, let's say, level like 71, something like that. I just have a little sound. Yes, actually, yes. Like the point is also check their builds, weapons, because it makes sense, you know. So yeah, the point is it's not only because of like the characters. It's also about like how you use the characters. I mean, like, let's say you can use Ningguang, something like that, Kiching, like at the beginning, you know. Because yeah, they are not so powerful. You definitely can, but you can skip Chiori like to the like middle stages. Yeah, it's like this. I would suggest you something like, because like, you know why? It's not only about characters, because last stages are pretty difficult. Let's say if you see, you can check it by the way. So yeah, it's like Tulpa. It's Golem. Actually, he's like pretty tough. This one, which is like, yeah, you need to destroy the shell. Look, like, but by the way, you can use Overload. And this one, and for this one, you need a Dendro and Electro. So you definitely need to keep like at least one Dendro and Electro at the end of this one, for like last act. That's why is it. Hi Sino, how are you doing? Hi Rohit. About stream. So yeah, about stream, guys, like which characters you should go, like we should choose in the future, like future characters. It's, you know, like it depends on your account, but if you ask me, like we're going to get Nahida, Kutao, Chasca, Neuvillette, Zhongli, and I don't know, like another one. So yeah, Neuvillette, Zhongli on phase 2, Chasca alongside, she's going to be with Auroron, Nahida. So yeah, if you don't have Nahida, you are on 50-50, definitely try to get Nahida. Nahida is a great character. Let's say if compare with Chasca and Neuvillette, I would say go for Neuvillette. Because at Constellation 0, Neuvillette is crazy. If you have Neuvillette, since in 5.3 we're going to get Mavuika, actually yes, skipping Chasca will not, like, you know, like if, let's say it's like the same situation with Wanderer. If you don't have Wanderer, you're okay. I mean, like, even though Wanderer is not a bad character at all, it's still, I don't have Wanderer. I'm completely okay. I don't have any leveled up Anemo DPS character. Oh, hi, Yoni, how are you doing? Hi, Shroud, how are you doing, guys? Thanks for joining. Hi, I'm good, Yoni, thank you very much. So like about the like a name of the topic, which character you should go. So yeah, like future characters for us, like I mean not like only new characters, but like overall future characters. It's like Nahida. I wouldn't consider, let's say, Count Hutao. Unfortunately, you know why? Because she's pretty old. She's not so new. But it depends if you like her. But let's say it's Nahida, it's Chasca, it's Neuvillette, it's mavuika, something like this. Let's say top characters like within couple patches, like right in the future. So yeah, let's say if you don't have Nahida and you're on 50-50, but you want mavuika or Neuvillette, you can try to get Nahida by using your 50-50, because why not? Nahida is a great character. I would say she might be on the same level at like no, in terms of usability, flexibility, and other stuff. I would say Nahida is better than mavuika, even though I don't know like her kit, and I will explain my point. Like even though mavuika will get definitely some crazy exploration kit, that exploration kit doesn't give you any you know, like damage, etc. Yes, it's fun to play, that's it. You know, it's like you use like mualani, like shark riding, you know, or like kinich. So yeah, let's say I'll hate him still for me is way better than kinich, because I'll hate him is really great character, even though he's like about maybe 1 year old, something like that, or 1.5 year old. So yeah, that exploration mechanic is like, it's okay, it's fun to play, but the most important part is her kit. And Nahida has just insane kit. You know, at Constellation 0, she's just crazy. You don't need constellations. But mavuika, yes, she's going to be a new character, Archon. So why I say like something like, because you might get Nahida and lose on 50-50 on mavuika. It's possible. So yeah, it's not the like end of the world or something like that. Your account still will be alright. About Chasca and Neuvillette, for example, which like yeah, Neuvillette is going to get his rerun in a 5.2. So I would say Neuvillette if you don't have him, you know. But if you have let's say Furina and mualani, if you have mualani, definitely skip Neuvillette. You don't need like two any like characters, you know, like with the catalyst and DPS catalyst. No need to do that. Like it's going to be a like, you know, like I don't know, it's collecting the characters with the same type of attack, something like that. So yeah, it's a waste in my opinion. Everyone holds hand and pull for Nahida. Oh yeah, actually it's like this. Like if you ask me, like future character, it's only Nahida if you don't have her. About Neuvillette, yes, the same situation. Like if you have mualani, then skip. If you have Furina, actually Furina and Neuvillette has pretty great synergy, not gonna lie. I haven't like finished my dailies yet today. Yes, I was super late, like yeah, a little bit busy, so let me do it like real quick. So because of that, it's better to like go like Nahida. Yes, definitely. You know why? Because Nahida is just insane. Like it's actually you can build your team around Nahida. Also Ororon, like as you know guys, we are going to get Ororon, and Ororon is just at Constellation 6. He is just insane, not gonna lie. I like his kit a lot, but even at Constellation 0, he is going to be pretty good supportive character. Like yeah, without damage. Also he is a buffer as well. He can buff your team with attack, which is crazy. He plays out of electrocharge attack, just keep that in mind. And in 5.2 we are going to get buff for electrocharge. Like yeah, they will increase multiplier, which means like more damage for off-field Ororon. The only problem with Ororon, I would say, it's not a problem, but it's like yeah, a little bit limitation. It's like his burst lasts for 9 seconds with a 15 seconds cooldown, which is bad. 12 seconds would be way better. Yeah, of course, like 15 is just like something special, but I don't think they will give 15 seconds because yeah, it's like he's going to be a 5-star in this case. Because you know why? He is kind of official, but he can hit multiple targets. That's it. And also he can buff. Fischl cannot buff. Fischl has more quick reaction activation than Ororon. Auroron is not so fast. That's why Fischl is great in like with Chlorine. That's why she's so good in Overload, you know, in Taser teams. She's just insane. That's what I mean. Like if you fight single target, Fischl is still the way. Constellation 6 or 4 Fischl. But if you fight against like multiple waves or multiple enemies, Auroron is just insane. No one can like compete Auroron. Let me check that. That what? Don't you think Mavuika will be best Archon? No, I don't think so. Enjoy, you know why? About Mavuika. I mean, like, I don't want to say she's bad, but if you don't have Nahida, in my opinion, getting Nahida is better than Mavuika, if you ask me. I mean, like, the point is, since Mavuika is going, like, we will get Mavuika in 5.3, it's better to spend your Primogems on Nahida, get her, and then like a save Primogem for Mavuika. That's what I want to say. Because we still have one like whole patch between Mavuika and Nahida. It's 5.2. So you will be alright with Primogems. So I want to say don't skip Nahida if you don't have her. That's it. About like usability, I still saying that Nahida is better than Mavuika. Because, you know, like even if you compare with any other Archons we have at the moment, like Zhongli, Venti, Raiden, and we have Furina, all of them, like yeah, they cannot surpass Nahida in everything. She is a DPS or field or like a sub DPS. She can be great support. She is catalyst since you can use her as a healer. That's great actually because her energy cost is not so high. So you can easily use that prototype Amber and use her as a healer. So yeah. The only like yeah, she has a couple drawbacks. It's like when she only gives buffed elemental mastery on active character. That's a little bit problem, but it's still like she still can apply Dendro pretty quick. Hi Cody, how are you doing? But about Nahida, yeah. Maybe yeah, she looks super cool, and if she has bike, I would love her more. Oh, actually, it's like Chevrolet's Constellation 6 or Auroron Constellation 6? Oh, that's a difficult question. You know why? Oh, unfortunately, Chevrolet's it's a little bit limited. I mean, like you only can fully benefit from Chevrolet's Constellation 6 on Pyro and Electro, like the team with Pyro and Electro. That's it. That's a problem. But Auroron can be useful in like different teams, and he can be used in Chasca's team. So it means not only Chasca, but Wanderer as well, maybe, you know? So yeah. I would say Auroron is way more flexible than Chevreuse. And if you ask me, no, about the damage, about the buff, no, Chevreuse is better, of course. Chevreuse is just insane because she gives like attack buff for 30 seconds, like it's crazy. And also like a debuff, you know, that's crazy for Pyro and Electro. So yeah, for Pyro and Electro, I don't think Auroron can surpass like Chevreuse. Definitely no. But Chevreuse is not so good in hyper blooming, but Auroron is. Chevreuse is not so good in, let's say, electrocharge, but Auroron, like, they create this character especially for electrocharge reaction. So yeah, it buffs electrocharge reaction. Also, they increase electrocharge multipliers in 5.2. So yeah, he is going to be like kinda the character which you can use in many team comps, in literally many teams. It's not like Chevreuse, but Chevreuse buff, debuff way better, yes. Oh, hi Yuvraj, how are you doing? Hi Zora, how are you doing? My arlecchino deals 1k, continuous hits, first hot, zone my hotel. What? My hotel cleared way quicker than her. I mean, like, it's possible. You know why? Zora, if you play out of hyperblown. If you play out of Vape and you do charge attack with Hutao, you don't have like internal cooldown, ICD. So it means like more reactions. Unfortunately, Arlecchino has ICD. It's like 2.5 seconds. So you can Vape only every 2.5 seconds or every like about 4 hits, something like that. That's why Hutao in vaping, especially Constellation 1 Hutao in vaping, she's better than Arlecchino. So yeah, that's obvious. I mean, like, and that's alright. It also depends on your gameplay. You know why? Maybe you get used to Hutao so bad. I mean, like, you like a character and you get used to her moves, etc. So yeah, that's why it's also possible. Is the center of all natlan. Ah, you mean like, yeah. Arlecchino is stronger. Yes, enjoy. Actually, yes, I like Arlecchino more. You know why? Because she is more flexible. She can be used in vaping, in like overload, in mono pyro team, in every team comps. So yeah, not only vape. Yes, in vaping she is not so good as Hutao. In overload she is not so good as, let's say, no, in overload she is good. In like mono pyro she's not as good as Lini. By the way, Lini in mono pyro team better than Arlecchino, because like the more pyro characters you have in Lini's team, the more damage he can deal. So yeah, but overall Arlecchino is more flexible. Oh, hi Sino, how are you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. How are you doing? You can check it, by the way. You know why? Because like if you get used to like Hutao, it's like, you know, like a charge attack. Like for me, it is a little bit complicated. Actually, overall it's complicated. You need to do like some tests and get used to it. But Arlecchino is not bad at all. You can use. That's why you can use supportive characters. Let's say like, I don't know, maybe. Just a second, guys. Just a second, guys. Okay, so yeah, about like, I just mute that Discord. Just yeah, because. Oh, hi Tanuki, how are you doing? Zoran. Then don't you ever dare to compare Hutao and Literal Father. Actually, yes. You know why? Arlecchino is like, yeah, she's. Why I like Arlecchino more? Because of infusion. She doesn't lose that infusion. Let me just like switch my team, by the way. Why not? Like, I will go to use Emily, like this team. Like, Xianyun, Arlecchino. Why Emily? Because Emily has a talent. It's a passive, if I'm not mistaken, which like decrease pyro influence. So yeah, just yeah, by gives pyro resistance. I'm sorry, my bad. Gives pyro resistance, or like up to 85%. And I will use. And this duo, by the way, this one is
it
just.
It would be my honor. All right, let's finish this batch.
Yes, you are.
Why?
Qualified after all.
Like as you know, like she has a pyro infusion. Why I like Arlecchino. Even if you switch the characters, until she has this bond of life, you know, she has that infusion. No matter what, you can like, even if you like, let's say, used it a lot. Oh yeah, I might. So yeah, I mean, like, the point is, so yeah, she's like, that's why I like Arlecchino more than Hutao. Hutao loses her like infusion, and you need to do damage within some like limited window. I have Hutao. I triple gun. Actually, I have her signature, but she's playing. Oh yeah, play because of yeah. At Constellation Zero Shroud, I agree with you. You need to get used to her. Like yeah, and that's why she's so. I mean, like, she's not bad, but the problem is she's like yeah, a little bit complicated in terms of like technique. Yeah, mechanic. Oh, by the way, let me show you how I finish this one. This one with kinich. It's so cool. Just a second. let me go my old team.
Got
Ah. Just a second, please. Why I like one of the good kids of Kinich, it's you can like grab this one and he's like a it's so fun to kill them all.
As one with wind and cloud.
Oh yeah, I finished it like already. So yeah, it's like pretty fun. Did I kill all of them? So yeah. Anyway, let me switch the character. Oh, and new Saurians. By the way, guys, if you don't know, in a 5.2 we're going to get two new Saurians. And one of them can fly, another one can like see some like his view. It's something special. Oh, hi Toto, how are you doing? Hi Tachi. I'm confused. Should I go for Neuvillette Constellation 1 or 0 and R1? About that, like, you know, like, let's say, Constellation, I will tell you, like, what's the difference. Constellation 1 actually better, because it gives you not only damage, but also resistance to interruption. So yeah, mostly Constellation 1 is damage and defense, but weapon is only damage and energy. You know, the problem is, I think, in my opinion, that resistance to interruption it's super valuable, especially for Neuvillette. You know, even though energy it's like also valuable, you can get energy. You just can do some adjustment, get more energy recharge, or let's say use one of your teammates with Favonius weapon, you will be alright. But you cannot get enough resistance to interruption. Even like you need to use specific characters like Dia, you know, like it means that you need to occupy additional slot, which is a problem. So I would say Constellation 1 is better. By the way, Neuvillette's Constellation 1 is one of the best constellations in the game. So yeah, because of that, it's better to go for Constellation, in my opinion, 1. But I still wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation. It's better to go for new characters. It's still up to you. You know, like, I never go for Constellation. I don't think I will go for, like, Neuvillette's Constellation. Because, yeah, I'm completely comfortable with Constellation 0. But if you ask, like, about your question, it's better to go Constellation 1. I think it's not good time to get Constellation, rather go for new. Yeah, actually yes, you still like saying the same. It's like, you know why, this is a time now at the moment when we get a lot of like great characters. Even Chasca might be good, by the way, you know. So yeah, but Chasca, Nahida, mavuika, like let's say, so yeah, instead of going for Constellation, better to go like for like, yes, let's say new character. It's like way more valuable in my opinion, especially for a new account. If your account is pretty new, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation at all. So yeah, yes, you will struggle a little bit without Constellation 1. Yes, that's definitely, because you know, if you notice that, especially Spiral Beast, like first chamber, first sight, yeah, those two beasts are like, yeah, super annoying. But still, it's possible to clear. At the point is like, yeah, if you can get like all of Primogems, like 800 Primogems, you're cool. Yeah, and it's like, and you know, like why I don't like to go for Constellations, especially with resistance to interruption, because let's say, since that resistance to interruption, which is like built in with Constellation 1, gives you more, it's not flexibility or something, it's like, you know, like when you then switch to the character like Arlecchino without Constellation, you will struggle a lot. Just like crazy, because Constellation 0 Arlecchino, she's also without resistance to interruption, and time to time she's difficult to play, because like, yeah, they can interrupt her, and your dodging skill like will just like, you know, like, yeah, bad. So yeah, it's better to like at least do something to sharpen it. I mean like dodging skill. Neuvillette weapon, universally good. Other no, you can use it. I mean like Neuvillette's weapon, no, you can use. On DPS character you can use it. Unfortunately, you know, like let's say if you know like all of the 4 stars, yes, you can use on the 4 stars. Not so many 4 stars we have with like Catalyst, Hydra, right? Maybe Mona, but she's mostly supportive character. Barbara, yes, you can build DPS Barbara, but you know, you can use that weapon on mualani, but mualani's signature is like not a bad like weapon at all. Also we have Vizif with that 96 at R5 with a 96% elemental damage bonus is actually better than her signature R1. So yeah, we have a lot of options, but it's weapon, why not? Like, but you know, like what if you don't have character, going for that Catalyst is not a great idea. I mean like we have some weapons in this game like Staff of Homa, which is super like great weapon because it's super flexible. You can use like on so many characters. It's Jade Cutter, which is crazy. It's Elegy, by the way. Elegy is maybe one of the best supportive bow in this game. So yeah, we have couple weapons which like pretty useful, and like let's say I would say not must have, but better to have these weapons. But Catalyst is kinda, especially Neuvillette, it's up to you. If you have it, just keep it, because like, you know, sooner or later you can use it on one character. It's possible. Just having Xilonen made exploration so many wonder what the oh yeah, actually Xilonen is not a bad in like in exploration, but just imagine Mavuika, as I heard, will get all of the different exploration stuff. I mean, she can fly, she can like it's not flying, it's like walking, hovering, or kind of walking in the air. She also can like climbing the walls like Xilonen. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, she will get all of the kinichs, Mavuikas, Xilonens, stuff, I mean like and also flying, something like that. So yeah, kind of like super for like exploration, but we'll see. It's still a bit early to say something. By inviting Constellation, in my opinion, if you like any character Constellation, go for it. You have fun play. Oh yes, it's a, like, you know, like it's a main point, Itachi. It's like if you like the character, like, but you know what? If you like the character, like asking which is better, weapon or Constellation, it's not a point. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's if you like the character, go for Constellation, because if we have pretty good options for Neuvillette. So yeah, but if you compare like which one is better, Constellation one is better than weapon, but additional new character is way better. That's it. So it's like only like about the preferences. Plus 60 wishes, and my dodging skill is very... that's alright, about like dodging skill, you know why? You need to play the game with like 4-star characters to get that, but if you want like more comfortable play, Constellation 1 Neuvillette is the way, definitely, because yeah, that Constellation is just insane. Also, on top of that, resistant to interruption, he gets additional stack, which is super useful, because now on you can use Hydra character and increase and still get 25% HP bonus, and also like get 3 stacks. So yeah. Chlorine? What about Chlorine? I don't have Chlorine, Toto. I don't like Chlorine so much. You know why? Because she's a little bit complicated for me. I tested her a couple times, because like, you know, like those attacks, like it's super quick, not gonna lie, like fun to play, especially her burst is just insanely crazy. But I think Kichink might do not the same maybe, but close, especially with Constellation. So yeah, that's why I decided to like skip Chlorine, even though yes, that skill is just insane. And also another point was like they nerfed Chlorine. If you remember, like it was like 9-second duration skill, then they decided to like reduce it to 7.5. Even though it's only 1.5 second, it's still super, like, you know, like way more like better to have 9 seconds, because it's allow you to do like Yeah, it's increase your DPS definitely. Oh, hi Desta, how are you doing? Mavuika has movement of mualani. Yes, exactly. She perfect. It's like kind of like this, Yuvraj. I mean, like, but still, it's like a little bit early to say something. You know why? Because we still don't have finalized version of Chasca and finalized version of Ororon. You know, so about like, I think like it's a little bit like, yeah, it's early to talk about like Mavuika's kit. Even though we have some info, yeah. I predict that she is going to have HP scaling abilities. If so, it would be just crazy, you know. Oh, also, I kinda prepared some artifacts for my Ororon. Let me show you guys. So yeah, I'm most likely, since he is a supportive character, you need to use like this set. Yeah, no need, he's sub DPS, but you need like specific sets. So I'm ready like with this stuff. This one, which is crit rate, crit damage. This one, crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery. I might change to this one because of energy recharge. This one is elemental mastery. I don't know how I get all of these pieces. Don't ask me. This one with crit rate and crit damage. So yeah, this one is, oh yeah, this one is trash. And this one, by the way, I will level it up. So I will see. So I have already for like 5 pieces, and Electro, by the way, like Ororon builds, it's like his ascension is attack. So because of that, you need sand, attack sand, or elemental mastery. It depends like how you're going to use them. Let's say if you want to play out of hyperbooms, then definitely it's a triple elemental mastery. But as a sub DPS, it's attack, electro damage, goblet, and crit rate, crit damage. Hey Sino. Sino was like, yeah, well, my bad guys, I'm sorry. Let us wait until 20. Oh yeah, about the 21st. I mean, like, no, it's not 21st, by the way. You know why? Because on November 8th or 9th, we are going to get developer stream. And they definitely will share some information about Mavuika. Definitely. No way they will not do that. Also, if you remember about Xilonen, do you remember? Like before Xilonen's like release, they give us like every day, they give us some teaser, like some kind of things, something like this. So yeah, we will get a lot of info. So yeah, it's before 21st though. Like yeah, it's like not about teasers, my bad. Yeah, teasers is going to be like after 21st, you're right. But on developer stream, we will get some info. It's developer stream will get if I'm not mistaken, on November 8th, 9th or 10th, something like that. This is Mavuika. I don't know, Toto. I'm considering it, but I'm waiting for the kit. Oh, about kit gameplay, yes, I agree with you, Desta. I mean, like, it's better to, like, wait. Because, as I heard, at Constellation Zero, she is going to get, she is going to be like a DPS character. But with more Constellation, she will get more and more like supportive abilities. That's still, like, it's a little bit early to say, yeah. Because, you know, like, I think Constellation Zero is going to be good because, like, 100th uptime of her skill. 100% uptime her skill, which is like 25 seconds, which it's great synergy with Raiden, with Nahida, because as you know guys, yeah, usually your rotation lasts for 18 seconds up to 20 seconds. I mean, yes, you can do something more because of characters like Chivalrous, you know, with Arlecchino, because Arlecchino can, like, when she completely uses her skill, you can use then her burst and get that skill back, you know. In this case, you can get more bond of life, and that duration can last for 30 seconds. So yeah, you can completely use Chivalrous buff, I mean like 30 seconds buff. But still, it's like some kind of exception, I would say. It's better to do like about like 20 seconds duration, like I mean like a rotation. It's way better and more comfortable to play because of energy, because of a lot of stuff, you know. I don't think 30 seconds duration for like rotation, it's like great idea. Nahida we're coming to. Yes, Nahida banner is like in like 8 days, something like that. So yeah, we're super close. So yeah, 7 days. It's like, yeah, 7 days, right? Yeah, 7 days. By the way, no, like, let's say we will get Nahida immediately. I mean, you don't have to. If 36 support or exploration related, high chance I pursue. For real. If it's only DPS, I'm not really interested. No, not only DPS. Most likely supportive like this. As I heard, she is going to get some crazy supportive abilities. How works? That cinder double crit pieces easily appear like when I farm, but my codex piece. Yeah, exactly. Let me show my codex if you want to see that. My codex, like, it's like trash as hell. So yeah, I have like a lot of Cinder City, but codex, yeah. I mean, like, they're not bad, but not so great. So yeah, I have couple, not gonna lie. This one is like double, but with defense. So yeah, this one with crit rate is useful maybe. I have a lot of attack, by the way. So yeah, this one attack. This one attack, not a bad, by the way. The another attack was like pretty good piece, by the way. Energy recharge, it's okay, it's decent. Another attack, so yeah, another one. So yeah, but it's still like, yeah, it's not so great. I mean, Cinder City for me is like way better. I don't know why. Pyro Elemental Mastery. So yeah, Cinder City, like, yeah. So he's my first 5-star. Which one, Toto? Archon should be first priority except Venti. Oh, Venti? Oh, you know, like, except Venti. I don't have Venti, unfortunately. I lost, like, you know, like, we had, like, discount. I don't know, like, when you're new player, you have, like, discounted steps about, like, 2 multis, something like that. So, yeah, I couldn't get him. And after that, yeah, I skipped him, actually, yeah. So he's, okay. Sooner or later, I want to get last Archon. But yeah, maybe Archons is a priority. That's why, like, let's say going for Nahida is not a bad choice at all. This Natlan main is the first one where I got good 4 PS within 7 days. Oh, you mean like that Deepwood? Yes, actually Deepwood was crazy for me as well. Maybe one of the best domains in terms of like stats and pieces. So yeah. Alright, let me just
Overrule. Neutralize.
Into the wind.
Skyward. Seize the skies.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves.
Adorn a little ambiance. The hearth.
actually Emily can kill him. So yeah, I see. Okay, let me just revive her. She's a little bit fragile, so yeah, if you like... I mean arlecchino. So yeah, because in this case, Shinchu is super helpful. What, I saw you, Bernice and Sai compilation. Oh, did you like it, by the way? So yeah, I just like, you know, like, actually I worked on that video for about maybe 5 hours, something like that. It was so like, yeah, but I like it at the end, actually. If you like it, I'm glad. For real, it's like pretty fun video. I was thinking about Mr. Abysso. Oh, hey Kay, I don't think Chasca is worth it, to be honest. About Kay, like Kay, it's you remember, like Kay is like, have you ever, like, definitely you like have, it's like Man in Black, you know, hey Kay, Will Smith Kay. So yeah, about Chasca, okay, like I would say Chasca is not a bad character. If you, let's say if you are on 50-50, you have enough characters, you're pretty old player, I mean, like you have like Neuvillette, you have Nahida, you have all of these characters. Going for Chasca, let's say spending your 50-50 is not a bad idea. Because Chasca, as I heard, with, let's say, I don't know about constellations, but at Constellation 0 she is going to pretty good character in terms of damage. She is kinda, not completely, but close to Navia, by the way. So yeah, in terms of damage as well. Also, why she's not bad in my opinion, see, I don't like her kit so much because she's a little bit complicated, but if you know, like in 5.2 we're going to get some reactions, transformative reactions in damage multipliers increase. And I think it's mostly because of chasca. They want to, let's say, buff chasca throughout whole the game, you know, like because of that, and also Auroron as well. So yeah, these two characters. And because of that, because at the moment, if they will not do that, Hyperbloom is away and Virgin, you know. But with that buff, I mean with like those transformative reaction buff, Chasca is not a bad character. But we'll see, because we need to see numbers. Unfortunately, you cannot do that before beta. Even now, you know why? Even now, they, mostly you cannot do that, even on beta. Because, you know why? Like increasing multiplier, it's just, you know, like a piece of cake. Like it's just like you just change the number. Like, I mean, like it's... if you're coding, right, it just you change the numbers, that's it. Most likely they can do it even without beta testers. So I think they still didn't implement that stuff, I mean like multipliers, and they will do only when we get 5.2. So yeah, I think her damage will be increased. But it's my opinion, I mean like overall, at this point of the game, do you think Zhongli... No, definitely no. I don't have him, but I think he's not mad. No. Defense. No, you're actually. This I completely agree with you. If you don't have Zhongli, you just can. Why Zhongli might be not a bad. Like let's say before Xilonen, he was pretty useful, but limited because as you know, like his shield works as like a red shred, but at close distance, which is okay for melee characters, but bad for like characters like Neuvillette, let's say Yoimiya, something like that, because Yoimiya cannot utilize that completely. So yeah, that's red shred is not working. Now, because why shield? I don't like shield so much. We have a lot of enemies who can like now like completely ignore shields and you still get damage. So that's why I mostly prefer to use healers than shielders. Also, if you know, like since Xilonen is like mostly Xilonen is great for like she's good and she can enable Furina. Since Xilonen is a Geo, she can give you some elemental shield, you know, which is actually not a bad, like Navia. That's why I usually don't like to use Navia with Zhongli. It's better to use with other character like Albedo, because Albedo will give me more damage, by the way. You know, Albedo's like that circle he creates, it's more damage for me. Because if I'm not mistaken, Navia also has like that distance where I cannot get that 20% red shred. And yes, the answer for your question, I completely agree with you. I mean, like Zhongli, it's like not must have. Even though he's a like, if you're a collector, I mean, like he's Archon. Because of that, yes, you can go for him, but it's only because of that. It's not so useful actually. For every constellation 1, Zhongli is literally not useful anymore rather than C6. Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, like usually I skip constellations, so yeah. She needs her signature and cons, that's why. Oh, about signature and cons. I don't think she needs signature and cons, you know why? Because, let's say, yes, most likely you saw the numbers, K, about like, and yes, her signature is that crazy enough. I think they will nerf signature a little bit, because at the moment signature is just insane. Just crazy, because if I'm not mistaken, I saw the numbers as well. It's like about 33% better than any other R5 5-stars. So yeah, that's crazy. 33% is just like, it's just insane. So in my opinion, they will nerf that weapon a little bit. But even though they will not, they won't, you still can use like free-to-play weapons as well. In my opinion, we have like pretty good weapons. We'll see though, like yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot use, as you know, like charge weapons like ammos, slide shot, something like that. But still, we have like you can use like a Harbinger of Harm, which is not a bad weapon actually, because it gives you crit rate and crit damage, like this weapon. So yeah, and it's free to play. Also increase like crit rate and crit rate. That's crazy. Also base attack, it's good because as you know, her ascension is attack. In this case, she can benefit from this weapon a lot. Yes, this weapon is not on the same level as like her signature is, it's definitely, but you can like, you will be alright with that, like her signature. Hi Ink, how are you doing? I'm willing for you, Rapper Video Vortex. Thank Mihoyo. Oh yeah, actually, like that video, actually, yes, I just like more and more what they do with that, like you know, cinematic scenes. It's just crazy, not gonna lie. Like first it's Xilonen, after that Bernice, now that last one with Honkai Star Rail. It's crazy actually. It's so good. It's like you watching like mini anime video, you know. It's so cool, not gonna lie, especially with music, background music. Hoyo actually does a great job by creating the small teasers, like videos. It's just insane. No one can compete Hoyo at the moment because yeah, they know the drill, you know, they know how to attract players. And even though like Zenless Zone Zero, let's be honest, Zenless Zone Zero is not so great game, you know, like yes, still it has player base, but it's not great. It's a little bit boring actually, you know, like, but all the cutscenes, all the events, if you play like at least once, are great, just insane. Only because of that you want to play that game. But it's me, you know. Why don't they buff Geo? About Geo, by the way, actually Geo is buffed. Okay, you know why? We have Xilonen, and we have Xilonen Constellation too. Oh, we have Navia, which is a crazy character. We have Ito, we have Goro, we have a lot of characters. And you know, like we have Rohit, like in this chat, who plays like Geo characters a lot. I personally don't like Geo so much, only Navia. But Navia is kinda Geo and not Geo at the same time. So yeah, she's kinda mixed character, but great one. Also we have Xilonen. Xilonen is crazy buffer. And with Constellations too, she's just insane. Buffing Geo, it's a little bit like difficult, like, you know why? Because Geo actually it's not bad in terms of damage, so that's why I think they try to like keep it like in like some border, I would say, you know, like, I mean, like, no need to overdo, you know, like, so because of that. Genshin just buffed Geo DPS. We should, yes, exactly. Like that's like, yes, just crazy. Okay. Now why don't they buff the Geo element itself, like with overload stuff? Oh, because Geo's, like, let's say Geo itself, it's mostly defensive reaction, you know. That's why, not only defensive, by the way. As you know, guys, like we have this set, which is Petra. And I would say this set is pretty good. We have it for a long time and you can get more damage, especially when you play in mono Geo teams. Let's say not mono Geo teams, but with, let's say, Navia, Xilonen, and Furina and Bennett, something like that. This set is just like crazy for them because they, yeah. If you know, like 4-piece, upon obtaining an elemental shard created through crystallized reaction, all party members, all of them, will get 35% bonus for that particular element for 10 seconds. Duration is great, damage is insane. So yeah, only one form of elemental weapon can be lost. So yeah, it's obvious. You cannot get two like different crystals and get the damage and buff. So yeah, like let's say Geo is also buffed enough. Because you know, like just imagine if you I don't know if you have Navia, but Navia without her signature weapon, only with, even without Xilonen, with a team like Albedo, Navia, Furina and Bennett, can deal great amount of damage. But with Xilonen, she's just insane now. So yeah, actually they buffed, in my opinion. Geo is okay, but it's me. Oh, hi Lee, how are you doing? I was thinking of pulling Zhongli, but I decided, no, I like, if you ask me, Kay, I would suggest you to not go for Zhongli. It's not because he's bad or something. If you want to get that Archon, yes, go for it. But in terms of usability, let's say I have Zhongli, but I don't use him a lot. Because, like, let me show you my build. Like, he's like 46k HP, Petra set, talents like this one, weapon is like 60 level black tassels, that's it. Like, yeah, mostly if I do some testing, I use them, but in Spiral Abyss, I try to avoid them and mostly use like another Geo characters than him. And we have like, you know, like at the moment we have a lot of enemies who can like pierce the shield. Like, yeah, they completely ignore the shield. So in this case, in my opinion, having healer on your team is way, way better. How I feel this? How to use Xilonen? Hi Kaizen, how to use Xilonen? Oh, just give me a couple seconds, I will show you, no problem. I mean, actually it's easy. If you have Xilonen, it's like... Alright, let me just finish this one. If I miss some chat, guys, sorry about that, very bad, enjoy. I will show you like Kaizen, just a second. I only need Jonglete to get rid of annoying Geo shields. Oh no, about that Geo shields, by the way. No. Noel is probably... No, Noel not bad, okay? You can go the team like Overload, by the way. Overload can destroy the shield easy, not so difficult. By the way, let me go and show... Like, let me finish this one, and I will show you. You can use Overload team, like, you need actually not Overload team damage, but Overload reaction. Overload is like when Pyro meets Electro, and that's it. You will destroy the Geo shields like in a minute. It's super easy actually. Let's say if you have arlecchino, or if you have like Xianyun and you have Fischl, you can like easily do that. It's not so difficult. Overload is a way, K. I'll pull chasca on rerun. Oh yeah, actually it's not a bad idea. I mean, like, you know why? On rerun you can like easily decide if you need her or not. Because at the moment, if you ask me, like priority should be Nahida if you don't have her, and Mavuika. I totally agree with that. So yeah, you can go for chasca on rerun, but I think chasca is going to be like Wanderer, you know? It's only for like the players who like the character, that's it. So yeah, it's not like must-have character or something like that. She's super fun to play, not gonna lie, because of that flying. Because that flying catch me so bad, not gonna lie, because yeah, and also she just like do some like... Actually, yeah, it's... Her kit, flying, I mean exploration kit, is crazy, not gonna lie. ZZZ might be boring, but at least runs well and doesn't crash like Vuva. Oh yeah, Vuva, about Vuva, by the way, you know, like, okay, I don't have any problems with Vuva, like in terms of crashing. I play Vuva, even though I super casual, I just use resins, that's it, and leveled up characters. So yeah, it's only like... So yeah, only goals or something I do in this game, in Vuva. But mostly because of operating system or something like that. I never faced Vuva crashing on my computer. Never. But it depends. Maybe you play on like, if I'm not mistaken, on like mobile devices, that Vuva, because of engine, is not so great. So yeah, because engine is like, yeah, that game need to be optimized, but they haven't done it yet. And I don't think, if you ask me, they will do in the future, because it's a little bit difficult. If it's an engine problem, they need to rework the engine, you know, like Genshin does, by the way, as you know, like Genshin did. As you know, even though Genshin used like... I forgot about engine name, I'm sorry about that, but still, they just like did some like rework on that engine to be more, let's say, not maybe, but flexible and usable with this game. I mean, with Genshin. That's why Genshin is so smooth, you know. Yes, it had, and even now has some problems. Yeah, optimization problems, but it's still way more playable than Vuva. Boy showed us that there are actually music companies that just happen. Actually, yes, it's kind of like that. You know, like what? I will not surprise if they just do something like you told me about, like you told just like that. You know why? Because yeah, they can do that. If you know all of the, like, let's say the developer streams at the end, like at Natlan, if you remember that, like live music, it was just insane, you know. So yeah, Natlan, I mean, like it called. It called all Natlan. So yeah, that music, it was just crazy, insane. I heard arlecchino got her ban in 5.3 second phase, but it's just like, yes, I heard the same. She might be get her rerun along mavuika, or like, yeah, on a phase 2, something like that, because mavuika is going to get her banner on a first phase. Xilonen is my first Geo 5-star, next is Navia, and that's all. Xilonen and Navia, oh yeah, about that, Xilonen and Navia, they are great, they has great
The secrets of the
synergy.
mechanical arts are too profound
The
to convey
way to
in a
make
few
Geo good
simple
is to
words.
do what Vuva does.
Oh,
Just
but
big
why
number. No,
would
it's
the
not.
listener grow
No,
weary
it's not like
whenever I
this.
begin to divulge
Vuva
them?
actually, that's why Vuva is not so like. That's why I don't like Vuva, and like Genshin more, because you won't actually. You can play Genshin like this, but Genshin is mostly about reactions. It's not about the pure damage. That's why I don't like Vuva, because Vuva only gives you damage, no reactions, and that's why it's like power creep game. I mean, like Vuva, but Genshin not. They just can, like, you know, like power creeping percentage, or like power creeping level in Genshin is way more lower than in Vuva and any other games. Like even Honkai Star Rail is power creep, even like Zenless Zone Zero is power creep, but this one is way like it has low level power creeping. I mean Genshin. That's why we play this game for a 4 year, but still the character like Xinchu, the character like Bennett, Shanling, it's still so valuable and playable. The Sucrose, just imagine Sucrose, so crazy. Fischl like was released like, at the beginning of the game, and even now, even with high constellation, she is still okay. They released Ororon, as you know, guys, and you know what? Even Ororon going to be maybe one of the, I would say, best supportive character, like especially for Electrocharge, still, like Fischl on a single target is better than Constellation 6 Fischl is better than Ororon Constellation 6 on a single target. So yeah, like that's why Genshin is so great. But in Wuthering Waves, let's say we have Kalcharo, right? We now like got Shangliao, which is for free. Shangliao is way more better, way more better than Changli, if I'm not mistaken, that Electro character, you know, that male. Changli, no, it's not Changli, I'm sorry, it's like Kalcharo, yeah, my bad, Kalcharo. He's not so playable, that Kalcharo. I have like with Constellation 1, but he's still so trash. I mean, like he's not trash, but not playable, not so great. But yeah, it's like, I don't think they will change that, because reaction system is great, in my opinion. I hope mavuika is combo of Shanling, sub DPS power and Bennett. No healing, definitely. You know why? No, definitely not healing, because that's why I still think that Bennett will, like, let's say, keep his value and his meta among all of the characters. And Shanling as well. You know why? Because as you know, Shanling at Constellation 1 has Res Shred, 50% Res Shred with that Goba, which is actually not bad. So yeah, opponents hit by Goba attacks have their, that's why if you ask me like what rotation is better for Shanling, I would say it's better to use her burst first and after that Goba. You know why? Because burst lasts for 10 seconds, Goba lasts for it's 12 seconds, but since Constellation 4 and 40% more Pyronado, I mean like Constellation 6, right? Like this one, you can fully utilize this 15% of Pyro Res Shred. So yeah, like, so she's still going to be great. I don't think mavuika will get some Res Shred. Maybe with Constellation, yes, but she will do some buff, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'll be waiting to see what utilize the idea of geo structure well. Like they could make a geo canon or geo stuff. I don't know. Like, and I don't think they will do that actually, Kay, if you ask me, you know. So yeah, I don't think they will change geo because geo doesn't need some change. It's great, and they need some neutral element, you know. Let's say we have you know why geo is so great and why they decided to use Xilonen buff but not any other element, because this element kinda neutral. It cannot react with any other elements. But yes, it can react, but it only gives you like crystal, let's say some defensive utility, like crystals, not damage, not something like that, you know. Because of that, this geo element is so crazy. I don't think they will change something. Like, yeah, it's already okay. We need the element like this, because if you know, like last element we got is Dendro, which can react with so many like other elements, with Pyro, with Electro, with Hydro. Because of that, it's so broken. I mean, like Dendro itself. Yeah, that's why Kinich, even though Kinich kinda is meh, not so great, even only because of his Dendro, he is so valuable. He can be played in like his usually kit, like with his usually kit, but also in Hyper Bloom team comps, you know. So yeah, I don't think they will do that, but it's my opinion. Maybe they will in the future. Sorry if I missed some chat, guys. Oh, I see. I haven't so much. Wandering lore is way more. Willpower, Archon, Power Creep, Arlecchino. Oh yes, like no, like I don't think so.
If you are presently an
I don't think that Pyro Archon is will be better than Arlecchino. Maybe more flexible, but not better in terms of damage. Oh yeah, I like this one actually. It's so easy. So I don't think they will just like, you know, like, oh, because as I heard at Constellation 0, Mavuika is going to get to be like a DPS character. Not a broken one, but pretty useful one, like with great pyro application. Unfortunately, so it means like you can use her as a sub DPS as well. Indeed, just as you say. Either Pyro Archon will be the best unit in the game, or either a big disappointment. No, I don't think about that. I don't think it's going to be like this, K, because you know why? Definitely, she is not going to be a disappointing character. Definitely. She is going to be great as all Archons at the moment, let's say with like only her kit, like her skill, which is like 100% duration, I mean like uptime, it's already great. It's like 25-second duration and 12 seconds cooldown, which with ability to apply Pyro.
Yeah, skyward.
So in this case, she's already good. I mean, you don't need like anything more than that. Yeah, only like by applying, because like you like by getting Mavuika, you can already maybe switch with Xianyun. I hope they will give her like some non-standard ICD. In this case, it's going to be like crazy, you know, but because 2.5 seconds going to be not so great, because Xianyun is at the moment like about like second or second 0.5. She can apply Pyro so fast. So yeah, if no standard ICD, then it's great. By the way, Auroron will get non-standard ICD as well. It's going to be like 1.8 seconds, which is crazy, you know. Because of that, that's why he is so great actually, even at Constellation 0. Oh, hi MZ, how are you doing? If Mavuika is not going to power keep Xianyun, Bennett, or even Arlecchino, I'm having a hard time imagining about that. No, like, you know, like I don't think like Mavuika can be better than Arlecchino in terms of damage. Because you know, like Arlecchino is still great. She's just insane. But Mavuika is kinda going to be a hybrid character. You can use her as a DPS. Let's say Xiangling. Xiangling is like, even though she's supportive sub DPS character, you still can use her on field. You know why? Because she's polearm and polearm attacks pretty fast. Problem with Mavuika, as you know guys, she is a Claymore character. Claymore cannot attack so fast. So I assume that she is going to get crazy elemental skill and crazy burst. And also I assume that, like, we have some info about that, but yes, hold and like hold skill, like, and like tap skill, something like that. But she's Claymore, just keep that in mind. I don't think she's going to be better than Arlecchino, but you know why? Because yes, Claymore is like so like slow on attack. It's impossible she can like do something like this so fast, you know, like it's just impossible. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but it's like, yeah, but her skill and burst going to be crazy, because Arlecchino's, it's like mostly she's kind of selfish character, you know, I mean Arlecchino, because all of the abilities she has, it's only for herself. Like, let's say applying pyro, something like that, you know, like buffs, etc. It's not a team, like, let's say, player. But Mavuika is going to be a team player, and also with some DPS abilities, which is crazy. Because, if you know guys, in this game, since it's like reaction related game, mostly, supportive character is way more valuable than DPS character. Way more valuable. That's why we still have characters like, and they are still so good, like 4-star Bennett, Shinchu, Yao is crazy, you know, like we have like Xiangling, Fischl, Rosa, Sucrose, Kukishinobu. So yeah, we have so many like supportive characters. But DPS is DPS. You can, every time you, like, let's say usually when you use like the team, you are going to be like couple supportive characters or sub DPSs and one DPS character. You even can ignore DPS character completely and go for like, let's say, sub DPS. Like, that's why I would say Emily is not a bad character at all, and she will be valuable in the future because she's sub DPS with the crazy duration. It's like 20-ish seconds. And she doesn't rely on energy at all. Yeah, with that burst she does more damage, but it's optional. But applying Dendro, she even like, I just like use her in, oh yeah, she attacking that one. So yeah, I use her in Hyper Bloom with Neuvillette, and she's okay. I will show you. Let me just show, like, Kaizen asked me about how Xilonen works. Let me do it first. So yeah, I usually switch the team. You know why? Because as you know guys, it's better to get Catherine's like this one, daily commission rewards, with the characters which friendship level is low, because you get some additional friendships like points.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete.
But definitely you know that. So yeah, like both of that. It's like increase that like friendship level. And also, if you do that in co-op, you can get double points. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, you can get rewards, and in co-op, you can get like 2 times more friendship points.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
What sort of... I'm heading east.
You should keep unit HP at HP 1 and don't let them die. And according to that, she should give a buff like Staff of Homa. Oh yeah, actually that's a lot, K. That's like incredibly. But yes, maybe that's... I really want her to change the entire game system and bring new ways to play. Oh, you mean Mavuika? I don't think it's going to be like this. You know why? Because Xilonen already did that. Xilonen already did all of the stuff, is like you said, because like Xilonen already changed the meta, because now, so yeah, let me use Xilonen and show you. Xilonen already, like, she's just crazy, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, let me just switch the weapon, by the way. I will go the team like... let me switch weapon on my Navia. I noticed that this weapon is not so great actually. I mean, like this one, Gravestone, is better. Because she has attack scaling, even though I have pretty low crit rate, it's still okay with that weapon. So yeah, with that like Serpent Spine, I got about like 76-ish, but it's not okay. Because the max damage I got, it's like 250k with this one, 250k. But with Gravestone, I got about like 400 something. Let me just check it. Maybe I'm wrong, but yes, like it depends on the enemy as well. Let me go the team like Xilonen, Furina, and Bennett. So yeah, Kaizen, like how Xilonen works. You first, like, let's say Xilonen can give you buff and debuff at the same time. I mean, like only with couple normal attacks. And because of that, she's so valuable. She's easy to use. You don't need to do like extra steps, extra moves, extra skills, something like you usually do with Kazuha. Also, why Xilonen is great for Navi or Geo characters? Because it doesn't matter which like crystal reaction you do, you still can get Geo damage bonus. Which is crazy. It's because of that Cinder City set. The buff is also pretty easy. So yeah, in case of Navia, you don't need to apply, like let's say you need to apply one of the element, usually like Furina's, like Hydro and Pyro, it's up to you. If you apply Pyro first, then use Xilonen, you will get 40% elemental damage for Pyro and 40% elemental damage for Geo. If you apply Furina first, you will get 40% elemental damage for Furina and also 40% elemental damage for
take a break after all
Navi.
that running around.
Unfortunately, I cannot show in here. Let me just go to like another domain and I will show you. Yeah, it's better to show like how it like works because they need to fix that actually. So yeah, just by pressing the like that C button, you know, like to see all of the buffs you get, or maybe another button. Guys, I saw the leaks like saying, yes, actually MZ, you're right. I mean, I saw that like, I heard the same, like she can do all, she will get all of the exploration mechanic like from Kachina, that like, it's how it called? It's hook, it's not hook. Grapple, yes, grapple from Kinich grapple, also like Xilonen, so yeah, all of the stuff. It's like actually sounds a little bit suspicious, not gonna lie, but maybe because she's like, as like Enjoyer says, she's the top of the all Natlan characters, all elements. So yeah, let me go the same team like Kaiser. Just a second. So it's going to be Xilonen. Xilonen, by the way, for me it's free to play. I can use her signature. I have it if you want me to, but I wouldn't suggest you. Like yeah, with free to play she's completely alright. And it was Bennett.
Is it time to go?
Yep. It's not impossible she be the first Claymore user who only uses it with one hand only, like, oh, you know, I don't think so. You know why? But yes, maybe. You know, actually, yes, it's possible. And you know how is that possible? If you saw that teaser with when she fights, if I'm not mistaken, she uses one hand Claymore. It's not a two hands Claymore, maybe. And maybe, by the way, it's increased her speed. So yeah, like at the moment, I don't have any buff. And debuff you can like see by like absorbing the character. It's that character will get that circle around, that small circle. So yeah, what you need to do first, you need to apply some element. Let's say it's going to be Hydro.
Let the world collide! Hear the echoes of the valley!
So now at the moment I have like two buffs, which is like one Geo, one Hydro, and also I get like 36% debuff already. And you can notice that by that small circle. Now you can do like everything you want, just apply, because Navia also gets the buff. I have like Geo Goblet and Hydro, you see, and also debuff.
Coming at ya.
And that's the damage. She one-shot Navi. She just one-shotted everything. And that buff lasts for a long time. So yeah, it's only like, I got like, I lost 12%. But it's this, it's super easy, not so difficult. You see like 28, it's, you know why 28? It's because of this set. This set says that you get 12% for 15 seconds and 28% for 20 seconds. So yeah, like, but let's say usually I would suggest you to consider 15 seconds, not 20. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, you get like 4% elemental damage for 15 seconds. So that's it. It's so easy to use. Like if you compare with Kazuha is like not even close. You need like one shot, like 300k. That's it. And yeah, unfortunately I forgot to check my Furina's build. I will do it. I don't have enough energy, unfortunately, but still I can do it. Pyroarchon will take off her clothes. Yeah, would be nice actually. Yeah, would be nice. Oh, I will keep it, okay. Nice, okay. I don't know why I cannot get Obsidian Codex, like all of them are so trashy. Now let me check. Oh yeah, you have a question like, okay, you ask me about like how we can destroy that shields, like geo shields. You can destroy the shields by using like overload reactions. It's like, actually, it's a way if you don't have any geo characters. It's a little bit tricky, and I don't want to say that yes, it's easy, like, you know, like yes, of course having geo, it's great, but you still can do it. Navi is One Punch Man, and yes, Navi is just crazy. If you ask me, I like Navi a lot. She's just insanely crazy character. She's just insane. Just yeah, she's so great. She gets infusion. She is like, let me show you my build. And yeah, Gravestone. It's a free to play. Let's say weapon. Cancellation 0. Talents. It's like 10, 10, and 6. Actually, you don't need to crown this one, but I did because of plunging. So yeah, but number one priority is her skill. Artifacts, it's like, yeah, it's her signature set. It's better to like any other sets, by the way. Back then I used Golden Troop. Golden Troop is okay if you don't have 4 pieces of this one, but if you have, even like 50 crit rate is enough, because you know why? When he shots with shrapnel or something like that, and it has multiple hits, you know?
Feeling lucky.
You see, it's not a one hit, something like that. Also, at the end of that, she just like also deals some damage. So, like 50, even though 50 is not okay, you still can crit with this one, and pretty consistent. Yeah. Attack is, I would say, might be more valuable for her. But you still need that ratio. So yeah, let me go like this team on the first half. And for the second half, since like it's geo like shields, let me go like easy team. Like I want to use like the team like this. Let's go Sucrose, Raiden, Xianyun, and Kishinova maybe. You know why? I just want to show you how to destroy the shields. That's it. So yeah, because why Xianyun might be enough, because Xianyun has Goba and has like Pyronado, so you will be alright. Hoyo hate Cryo. Yes, Hoyo actually, yes, Kaizen. Hoyo hates like, but you know, it's not a hate or something. I think they keep Cryo for future. You know why? Because Cryo is going to be pretty like powerful within Snezhnaya. That's why they keep it. Yes, Cryo cannot react with Dendro. That's why it's not so useful. You know, like everyone just like forgot about like Cryo, what it is. Yes, they use Cryo, but not so much. Also, Citlali is going to be kinda good Cryo supportive character, but we'll see. Constellation Shift rules with Fischl Shenling Bennett is the best free-to-play team for second half of this. Constellation 6 Shift rules, Fischl Shenling. Actually, yes, maybe, Memzi, but I don't have Constellation 6 Shift rules. Fischl Shenling Bennett. Yes, but Fischl is... Actually, you're right. Let me switch that Cookie Shinobu with Fischl. Just a second. Fischl is better choice than Cookie Shinobu, and also I have enough healing. Actually, my why? Because I use my Sucrose is a healer in this team. So Sucrose, Raiden, Shenling, and Fischl. Because Fischl, like Fischl, my Fischl is Constellation 6. She deals some damage, additional damage, which is crazy. Vortex, wanna see how sad my best Obsidian Codex piece is? What? Oh yeah, of course. Xilonen. Okay, I will check it. Don't love. Oh, okay. Why? You really think I will? No. I will. I won't definitely. Just a second, guys. I won't. I know. Like, how is that? Like getting bad artifacts. I still cannot get enough, good enough emblem sets. You know. That's a problem for me. Check which character should I check? What I got on piece? See my kinich. Oh, with Xilonen on. Oh, okay. Kinich with Xilonen. Just a second. You got Xilonen for real? Your Xilonen is that for? You're kidding? That's crazy. Where is her signature? That's insane. Okay. Okay, let me switch the window, guys. Just a second. Oh, my bad. So, first kinich. No, actually, yeah, for real. That's bad. It's bad, actually, yes. It's even worse than I thought, actually. It's so bad. Oh my. And you have this weapon. Actually, with that weapon, 25. Yes, you can increase that at 27, but even with that weapon, you don't have enough crit rate. That's crazy, actually. That's bad. What crit damage? Oh, come on. Most likely, you know, you put like on Kinich all of the like bad artifacts you have. I don't believe you have no crit damage whatsoever. For real. That's insane. Damn, bro. That's really bad. He doesn't need energy recharge, but you don't have enough, unfortunately. Yeah, that's terrible. You have Dendrozo with HP. Okay. And defense. Let me check defense. Oh my. What about percentage? What about flat HP? Okay, you have... Oh, alright. I see. I see. You have a lot. And defense? Okay. Damn, bro. That's bad. Let's check Xilonen. Alright. Xilonen is just insane. I mean, like, yeah, despite like this one and like weapon, you just can ignore like Constellation 6 and like, I just, you know, like curious why you don't have her signature weapon. Her signature weapon is, oh yeah, I see, maybe you have. But that weapon is mostly for supportive purposes, but not for DPS. You're right, actually, yes. Because of that, you use like, but you know what? I would suggest you to level her up, because that defense, the more defense you have, the more buff she can get. But yeah, oh my. Actually, yeah, it's crazy. 28, that's insane. This one is a great piece. She doesn't need attack so much, but you don't have so much flat attacks and attack at all. HP, you're okay. I mean, yes, it's usually like this. It goes at least one upgrade. Defense, defense, and crit rate. That's crazy, actually. Yes, not gonna lie. And ratio is great. Because you don't have so much for her. You're still like... Energy recharge is bad, actually, but it's up to you. Maybe you just get used to it. Because you know why? Because that, like, if you use with, like, as a DPS character, if you use Xilonen as a DPS character, burst, it makes sense because it increases your DPS. It gives you buff, Xilonen. Yes. If you compare with Kinich, of course, Kinich doesn't have, like, crit rate or, like, crit damage, I'm sorry, at all. That's insane. I don't want to say congrats with that, but you have room to improve your Kinich. That definitely is. Review. That's the characters. Oh yeah, I liked her. Her signature is on. Yes, exactly. That. Oh, actually, it's like actually you're right. Using that signature on Chiori, it's way better because she is like pure supportive character. She's not DPS. Actually, you're right. That's the best set I get on my codex. Yeah, I feel you actually. But you know, like if I say about my kinich is like, yeah, he's better. He's way better. Kinich this is on life support. I got good circlet. I give it to Xilonen low. We deserve it, but yeah. I'm gonna suicide. No need to, Ali. No need to. What review? Review. Oh, okay. Just a second, guys. Destas like just a second. Let me check Destas Chiori. No problem. Oh, come on. If you don't mind this, can I review all of the characters? So yeah, let me check like Chiori. Oh yeah, Chiori. Chiori is like, yeah, like this. Yeah, I still don't understand why Desta like keep at level 80. Because you know why? You can get a lot of defense. Ton of defense. Also, that weapon at 80. Maybe you don't have enough mats. Actually, yes. So yeah. Chiori is great supportive character who's like, yeah. You know, like just check the pieces. It's okay actually with that. It's 4-piece husk because it's like best set for her. Actually, it's not gonna lie. But there's like a trick because since she is Constellation 6, this set with defensive set might be better than Golden Troop. But her best set for Constellation 0 is Golden Troop. Just keep that in mind, guys. It's not a husk, definitely. But yeah, she's crazy as well. I mean, like, I like her build, not gonna lie. You use defense, wow, why you use, okay, I expect maybe mostly because of that, you know, the dolls she cast because of that, so yeah, deals more damage. But this weapon is crazy, especially for supportive characters. All my crit codex lag fell, yeah. Bro, what is C6 is DPS? No, it's like, it's not DPS. Because of supportive weapon, most likely she is supportive character because it's a little bit low crit rate, crit damage to be DPS, you know? It's low. That's why. Even though she is C6, you can get more than that. With this ratio, I don't think she is like kinda DPS. She is mostly supportive character. But it's me, like maybe not. Most likely, I think Desta use Xilonen as DPS in this case. So yeah, because Xilonen deals more damage. Listen, I'm not, no, I'm just like, he only C6 as support. Oh yeah, you mean like Chiori? But yes, like in this case, I think Chiori is like supportive character, not DPS because of ratio. But you still can use, you know, like, yeah, actually Chiori is supportive character. She is not DPS at all because she is sub DPS or field DPS character. I mean, like she's not pure DPS. In this case, she's supportive because, like, yes, of field. And with this weapon, she gives you like some additional elemental damage bonus, you know? And this ratio is not okay for that, but still, like, yeah, most likely on field there is Xilonen. And because of that, yeah, she's just insane. Yeah, she's Constellation 6 Xilonen. Unfortunately, yes, you cannot read which constellation, what like each of them does. Why the normal attacks like 8? And maybe because of Mora and like mats, because yeah, it's like, as you know, like it's like, if I'm not mistaken, she gets infusion and attacks considered not to be skill but like normal attacks. So yeah, it's better to increase normal attacks, you will get more damage. So okay. Yes, exactly, Yoni. You can build her as a DPS. You're right, Yoni. Like no one tells you cannot. You can, but at the moment in this this specific build, it's supportive. It's not DPS. But you can, of course you can. She's still off field. But yeah, Xilonen is just crazy. Kinich, yes, it's a little bit actually, yes. It's disappointing, but I could have imagined like you cannot get any crit damage on an artifact. I never saw that actually. It's like I never seen something like this. It's just crazy. But Xilonen worth it. I mean, like, let's say if you can go for Constellation 6, why not? So yeah. And just, like you still have some room to increase her damage by leveling or like Xilonen up to level 90 and also increase like this weapons level. So you still have room. Oh, like yeah. Crazy. I'm shocked, not gonna lie. So yeah, let me switch to oh, I see. Like, yeah, it's because of maths. I feel like, yeah, it's because of maths, Mora, etc., something like that. But actually, Chiori 6 is better to be DPS Vortex. I just switch. Yes, I know that. I like sub DPS exactly. I agree with you. Like, not gonna lie, because you know why? Even though Xilonen gets like, she is not great because of, Xilonen DPS. Because that infusion time, it's a little bit low. I just tried her a couple times as a DPS. It's not good, like she is mostly supportive anyway, even at Constellation 6. Chiori instead, yes, but you just switch the artifacts because of that, so yeah. You can brute force against anything that's actually yes. My friend do my pool offline for me. Hand is more lucky. For real, that's crazy. That's insane. Imagine this time. I was once on my sick chlorine. Chlorine, by the way, I saw a couple times Constellation 6 Chlorine, and you know what? She's crazy, actually, yeah. Even though her gameplay is like a little bit like not, I don't like it so much, but yes, at Constellation 6 Chlorine is just insane. But all of the characters at Constellation 6 is great. Xilonen is kind of exception, you know why? She's mostly supportive character. So yeah, even though she gets that infusion, some damage, etc., something like that, still she is mostly supportive than DPS. As a free-to-play only, one character can be C6. Yes. Actually, yes, but I wouldn't suggest to do like only one character. You know why? It's better to go like couple characters with Constellation 3 or 2 than for Constellation 6. But yes, as a free-to-play, it's like, yes, kinda, maybe Constellation 6 or something. Maybe 1.5 characters, something like that. But it depends. It depends on like how long you play the game. Any leaks on Navia? No, Kaizen, unfortunately, no, we don't have any leaks about Navia. But she should get her rerun like maybe in a 5.5, I think, or 5.4. I assume in 5.4. So yeah, it's a little bit long way to go, but still. Okay, let me just like, it's a first half. Why I use this one? Oh, just, oh, I messed up with, yeah. Sorry, my bad, guys. Yeah. I need to use like overload on the second half, not the first one. So it's like it's about overload, by the way, guys. So Kay asked me about how to destroy that shells more quickly. So yeah, it's going to be like this team: Fischl, Raiden, and Shanling. For the first half, I'm going to use Furina and Bennett. My whale friend go of Constellation 4 if they play her. 4. On 4 point. Chiori and Furina. Furina is good, actually, not gonna lie. Furina is really great. I mean, like, yeah. The only problem with Furina, you know what, Yanni? The only problem is the duration of that saloon members. When you do some recording, you cast that saloon members and they last for 25 seconds. You need to wait. That's the problem. 30 seconds, my bad. It's 30 seconds. So yeah, it's crazy. So 6 Nahida, really no need, man. MZ, it's Sino or you? The MZ doing some Sino jokes. That's crazy. C6 Arlecchino of, oh yeah, actually yes. If you ask me about, you know what? Constellation 6 Arlecchino can do million damage with only one shot, normal shot. So yeah, it's wave damage, but it's 1 million, just imagine. So at the moment in this game, Constellation 6 Arlecchino is a best DPS character. So yeah, she's just crazy. She's so powerful. Also with supportive characters, but still. I'm bored to death. Give us your friends UID for my general purpose. You need to go fast, cause still Nahida only good at Constellation 2 Dreamers. Oh, Dreamers, you are here? Just a second. Did I miss that? Okay, maybe this worked. Oh, okay, Ink, is that you? Okay, how are you doing? Like, yeah, you changed the name and I some kind of confused. So yeah, guys, let me just like clear first one.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Letting brave names echo. Fire! Well, everybody stand. Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it. This one's got your name on it. Let the world collide! Attack! Let the mountain's veins boil! Teamwork is strength! Feeling lucky? This one's got your name on it! Watch out! Everybody stand back!
Second one, I mean like about that overload to destroy the shields. I watch whale stuff on Discord channel. Engineer Plastic, yes. Actually, I don't watch Engineer Plastic. I don't know if like it's you know why? Because I just read the name of the videos and that's it. Because like yeah, when he says like couple seconds to finish this one, I just watch once. And when I saw Constellation 6 and weapons, etc. So yeah, I just like, yeah, of course, no way you can do like slower than that. It's impossible. So yeah, because all of the characters, if I'm not mistaken, all of them at Constellation 6 with signature weapons. I haven't seen with like R5 weapons, maybe I missed something, but still definitely with signature weapons. And you know what? And if I'm not mistaken, I saw Arlecchino's damage like on his video. So yeah, that's why I try to not watch them, because like yeah, it's like a little bit like, you know, it's a lot for me. So yeah, I can get like heart attack. Yeah, I try to avoid those videos, unfortunately. Being a whale is so boring in Genshin. Oh, in kinda yes, you know. Okay, yes, kinda, because like yeah, you can one-shot everything in this game. We have Constellation MC, which is a 5-star. Yes, actually, yes. All of the free players, yeah, have that. Navi team is so good on upper chamber. The cannon, yes, actually, yes. Like Navi team is great. Like, especially for the first sites, yeah, it's just insanely great. Right now, my MC is like benched. I have a team in mind for Constellation 2 Furina. By the way, Vortex, Constellation 6 Arlecchino meld with Charlotte. Oh yeah, actually yes, really strong. It's like insanely strong actually. It's this team, MZ, yes, it's insanely strong team. And she's Constellation 0. By the way, you know what, MZ? Arlecchino with Constellation 6 can do 1 million burst damage. I mean, like with only that burst. You know, like multiplier is crazy on Arlecchino. But just imagine 1 million. It's just nothing like that. But then, Furina, Xilonen, Xianyun, Kazuha. Oh, it's not a bad team actually, you know, but mostly it's because of Furina Constellation 2. Then yes, you can get like more. It's nothing special.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some
But
notes.
it's not a bad team, yeah. I would only get Constellation 1 Risley, Constellation 2 Constellation Hutao, Yelan. I wouldn't suggest you to go for Yelan, that's really about it. I wouldn't suggest you to go for Yelan, you know why, Kay? It's better to go for Constellation 1 Neuvillette, because Yelan Constellation 1 doesn't give you, it gives you some damage, but it's mostly for exploration. You know, that's it, because you get like second charge. T1 buffs the fun rate for member damage. Sometimes I wish Traveler have healing. Oh, actually yes, that's crazy. I don't know why, that would be nice. Yeah, exactly, Destin. I agree with you. And you know, would be nice to get like kind of, maybe not even like healer, but some kind of, yes, healer is better. I mean, like, yeah, no catalyst, because I don't think Traveler will get some great duration of on his burst. Unfortunately, it's not. I saw C6 Navi. Yeah, Constellation 6 Navi with. You know why? Well, actually, Navia with second Geo character, like let's say Chiori, it's not a bad option, and I will explain you why. Since Chiori can apply Geo, you can completely avoid using Navia's burst. Why you need Navia's burst? You need Navia burst to like do crystallized reaction to get the crystals to increase Navia's damage. With Chiori, even though Chiori cannot be fully utilized because you need like geo construction to create second doll, even one doll is kinda enough, even though like 3.5 seconds to create these crystals, you know? And you can use Navi in this way. So Navi, yes, with that skill can do a lot of damage, especially Constellation 6 with signature, yeah. Navi is crazy character, she doesn't rely on energy, that's why she is so good. Oh, bye-bye, Lee, bye-bye. I don't know what they run with Constellation. I don't know what they run with Constellation. No, that's a good team actually, yes.
I haven't been out in a while.
And with Constellation 2 Furina actually you can run a lot of like characters. You know why? Because it increases HP. You can use Furina as a DPS or field DPS mostly. So yeah, because of that, so yeah, Constellation 2 like increase her personal damage. Is your Sucrose? For me, yes, Toto. If you ask me, yes. My Sucrose Constellation 6 with prototype Amber. Okay, like, yeah, that's, I got the point. Toto, let me start. I got it. So,
Shine down!
Eat this! Out of the frying pan! Stand clear! Squirrel!
the damage is not so great. But the point is, I want to destroy the ship.
Absorption test.
There is no escape.
Nice and spicy. Stand clear. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Shine down.
Animal test 6308.
So yeah.
Boba, get them! Animal hypostasis emulation by royal decree.
You see, like shield destroyed like in one shot, like literally nothing. Oh yeah,
To
that's
oblivion.
a waste. Sorry, my bad.
The frying pan into the pot.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
Eat this!
There is no escape.
Absorption test.
Nice.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Yeah, not a great option, but you know, like you can destroy the shell so easy. Let me try another team. Like it's better to use like actually like other characters, but still like overload. It's like overload reaction. It's like pretty helpful. Like if you want to destroy the geo shells. Oh hi Toshki, how are you doing? Mualani mainly for vape. Oh, welcome back, Tanuki. Welcome back. Oh, for real? 1.6 million? Oh, actually, you can do more than that, especially with Constellation 2 Xilonen. Definitely. You can do like more than 2 millions. You can do about 2.2 millions. Maybe you know why you miss the damage. You miss the damage because of like maybe I don't know, but it's possible to do 2.2 millions, by the way. At Constellation 1. I don't like kinich on mobile. Oh, kinich on mobile is it's like, yeah, difficult to use. I agree with you. It's a little bit difficult. So yeah, let me try first team like Navia again with Furina and Bennett. But for the second one, let me go overload team. And let me... Kazuha. Arlecchino. Official. Maybe Cookie Shinobu to apply more electro. Actually, it's not a bad idea, you know, like when I deploy it. So yeah, it's like not so much damage. It's better to use Bennett actually. If so, no, let me try Cookie Shinobu. I don't think I can finish it, but still, let's try it. Because Bennett gives a lot of like additional, also like 25% like HP. Now let's go Bennett, and for this one. Oh yeah, maybe let's try yellow. Yeah, let's try yellow. Is mualani better to use with Zev on the free HP catalyst from 5-point event? HP catalyst, what? Oh yeah, actually yes, like that catalyst, I mean like free to play event one, which can you do R5, it's not so great. Even like craftable one is better, by the way. That craftable one, you know, like new, it's like, it's Yacht, how it calls? Something of Yacht. Ink of, no, not the ink, my bad, so yeah. It's like something of Yacht anyway, but like that craftable one is better than like that event weapon. But with this, by the way, Desta, with this, if you with this is R5 and you can get 96% elemental damage bonus, this weapon with this buff is better than her signature R1. So yeah, I mean like in terms of damage. I mean like that weapon with that buff surpass her signature weapon R1. When using mualani without Dendron. Actually burn wave for mualani as I use mualani for initial link Xilonen. mualani for, oh, unfortunately I don't have like mualani, but I use like with the same team I use like I can, oh, but yeah, you need to use Xianyun actually. Thoughts on Citlali being a physical damage? No. Support plus, no, she's not physical damage, she's support. She's kinda, if I'm not mistaken, Citlali is going to be like a Lila but a 5-star, so yeah, with ability to give some additional shield, with shield, I'm sorry, with additional cryo application. That's it. About physical, I don't think so. You know why? Because since she's going to be a supportive character, you want her to use like Cinder City set, and because of that, Cinder City, it's like mostly she is going to be like maybe helpful for some reactions, you know. As you know, in Constellation, like in version 5.2, we're going to get Superconduct also increase and Shatter. So maybe yes, some of these reactions, but for cryo mostly. Since like yeah, Superconduct means like 40% less like a rash rate for physical damage, maybe yes, but I don't think so. We'll see though. I mean, like she is cryo and she is kinda like can give you shield and also some cryo application, maybe physical. But it's a little bit suspicion actually, like physical, because cryo is not so great at the moment, and just imagine they create a character who creates physical, who just like who is like supportive character for physical.
Not so many as I thought.
And prototype Amber for Healing King. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have Constellation Zero mualani, but I can't even get what? Cause how trashy my codex. Oh, I see. I mean, like, you usually Desta gets the damage from vaping, not her, like, hydro damage. Actually, you can get 200s, it's possible, even though with the trash artifacts. Just use that Widziv, you will see the, the changes. That Widziv will give you enough crit damage and also pretty good buffs, because 2 buffs, like Elemental Mastery and Elemental Damage bonus, it's good for mualani. Alrighty, let me start this one. Okay, like this one is like...
Time to shine!
Quietly now. Game's up. Come, Phil.
Fire! Well,
Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
this one's got your name on it! Hey there! Hiya! Let the world collide!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Fire! Well,
Let the mountain's veins boil.
hey there!
Unfortunately, attack is way better.
Strike a pop! Hey!
Attack is way better, stat for like Navia, because yeah, her Ascension is attack, but damage bonus is still okay. I don't like mualani, she is probably the least flexible Hydro unit in the game. She have to wave. No, she's good actually. You know why? Maybe you're right about like limitations she has. I mean mostly for a wave, but if you like compare the damage is just crazy. Of course, like it's, if you compare like mualani with Neuvillette, yes, Neuvillette is like obviously better, but mualani is not bad at all. I wouldn't suggest you to have like 2 characters on the same account. Let's say if you are a free-to-play player. Okay. Oh, but yes, R5 Widziv is a way for mualani especially, because yeah, you just like create a, like give a little bit more crit rate and you will be alright. Let's say crit rate circlet, you will be okay. but 55% crit damage is okay, and also buffs. And by the way, with Zeph, you will get more than 200k damage. Team for Mualani Pyro is must. Yes. Usually use Dia with Mualani. Dia with Mualani is okay, but actually yes, you can. But Xianyun in this case, it depends, by the way, on your second Hydro character. Because Dia can like apply Pyro every 2.5 seconds, but Xianyun can apply Pyro more faster. So it also like personal damage for Xianyun, don't like forget that. Xianyun's personal damage is better than Dia's personal damage. Alright. I messed up actually.
Going in!
As one with wind and cloud, wind strike. Transfixed.
Shadow Raven! Everybody stand back! I summon the...
That's a problem. That's a problem because like because Fischl is only one target, she's a single target. That's a but Auroron in this case would be way more target.
This is where you fall. The wind knows me. One with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is strength!
So yeah, because she is like single target, yes, but it's still possible, okay? Like if you notice that, like you don't need GU character to destroy that shield, and also like it's like if you play like second chamber, third chamber, it's the same. Second chamber is a little bit tricky. You no need to waste all of your attacks, just like destroy the shield, then try to do it. Like it's like about like let's say I would say experience, something like that. So if you try a couple times, you can get the point. The darkness, Skirk and Dansleaf gonna do. So it's on darkness. No, I don't know about like Skirk and Dansleaf, because yeah, it's we still like if I'm not mistaken, we're going to get playable Dansleaf like in Kynra, but Kynra going to be released in like after Snezhnaya, so most likely it's a 7.0 like patch. So yeah, it's about like more than a year to wait. So it's like yeah, it's a long way to go.
May knowledge guide.
Illusion shattered!
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword!
Stand clear! Absorption test! Animal hypostasis and your...
His brain outlines you! There is no escape!
Will you try new event now? Oh, new event now? Actually, for real, there is a new event. Just... oh, at least something. Let me check it. I haven't yet. I haven't finished old one actually co-op. No, we don't, yes, it's maybe, for me it's maybe tomorrow, not today. So yeah, if you mean like this one, oh yeah, let me just finish it actually. I just like about like 40 points away. Oh, Constellation 5D, that's crazy actually, that's the... She's so cool. I won Constellation 2 and yeah, still like failed. I got Lady Diluc, oh, like I said I got Diluc, but not Lady Diluc. Pyro damage, elemental and physical damage bonus.
Wait.
Albedo for real? Alright, let me go like some pyro. I don't want to get arlecchino actually. Ban it. Let's go Shanling. Great team actually. Ban it, Shanling.
All the world holds
Melusines
dear
are
is
beautiful
but a
creatures.
backdrop of
They
constant
are
The
the
motion.
scribe's
pride
work
of
is
Fontaine.
simple, which
Be
is
sure to
exactly
be
why I
stand
took the
before it,
position.
Cause
alone
them
and
no
unchanging.
harm.
Linear, actually it's good. Yeah. I want Kiching, but for real, it's no way you have Kiching like Constellation 0. That's crazy actually.
Adventure time.
I wouldn't mind getting spammed by the... Yes, actually me too, MZ. Like, yeah, would be nice to get some, like, more Constellation.
I can't decide whether
Normal attack.
parascience tastes better
After
with
using
salt and
elemental
pepper
burst, that
or
character
garlic
recovers
and
50
herbs.
elemental energy and 60 deals. Okay. Would be nice to get at least one. Oh, Kazuha, you can change... Oh, no.
Boba, get them! You're
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
After I dance into the fire! Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds come.
That really hurt!
Time to go. Step
Someone choose that, like...
Hey, go ahead!
One with nature. One with wind and cloud.
Boba, get them!
And Kazwala. Time to go. Lucky today.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high.
After I dance into the fire! Now I got stomach cramps.
You can look through my account if you are interested to review it first. Oh yes, of course. I mean, like, what? Oh yeah, you mean like Constellation C, like Kiching. Yeah, I believe
Is
you.
there
Like,
time for a quick
for
snack?
me,
I'll whip one up in no
Kiching is
time.
Constellation 2, by the way. So yeah, D is Constellation 1. After using lentil skills, that character's lentil velocity is reduced by 8. Okay. So yeah, if I use Goba, that's why it's 8 seconds. We'll see.
Boba, get them!
Show me your move.
Go on in!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Oh, I should. Yeah, that's the main mistake.
Yeah. Nice and
Oh yeah, it's actually so cool.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. Time to go. One with nature.
I have 78 pools plus 80 PD for Pyro Archon. Oh, keep it. Like, you know, like what? Like, by the way, elemental reaction, all party members, elemental physical damage, elemental skills that turn to yes. You also can go for Nahida if you don't have her, by the way. You know why? Because Mavuika in 5.3 and Nahida like now in 5.1.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road!
Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Your timing's off.
Oh my.
Boba, get them! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Here comes the finale.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Stand back! Eat this!
Quick, drop.
Someone dies. Oh. Come on, guys.
Why do they never miss?
I'm already there. Come on, give me this.
You're toast! I'm going in! Light it up!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Wind strike.
Eat this! Adventure time! Nice and spicy!
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with wind and
That
cloud.
Bennett work actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Give me luck so I can get 3 Pyro Archons in 10 pools. Oh yeah, I wish you best of luck, but I don't think it's possible if you ask me. Actually, it's possible. You know, obtain the most Maverick Mr. coins. Alright.
This is no time for distractions.
It's possible, actually, but
Seriously, you
yeah,
have a
it's
great
like
magician standing right here.
some more. It's just to be safe. Sure, it's usually enough, but nah, I have enough wishes. I have like calculated everything. Okay, like, you know, like if you calculated everything, then I would say wait for Mavuika. She's like Archon anyway, and she's a great character. Unfortunately, yes, another like the like new event, like where you can get free candies, by the way, maybe will be tomorrow. For me, not today.
Illusion shattered!
Alright, let me just do one more domain maybe, yeah. Let me try to get yeah, I want to use one to like get Navia's artifacts. You don't want Raiden cons? As someone who don't have C6 Kujo Sara, skipping Raiden banner was hard, but I don't want Kinich, I have. I mean, like, actually, you know, like Kujoy Sara, it's not like a must-have for your Raiden, you still can do some damage. I mean, like, yes, she is great, but she is not like Faruzan, if you ask me. I mean, like, Constellation 6 Faruzan for animal characters is better than Kujoy Sara. Because Kujoy Sara's mechanic, even though it's great, I don't like it so much, yeah, unfortunately. Like, Faruzan is better in terms of like giving crit damage, you know? But it's me, maybe I'm wrong. I have Constellation 6 Kujoy Sara, and for me, like, Raiden is also pretty okay. Damage is good, but she is EM, you know? I don't use her as a DPS. Simon Chiori. Oh, okay, just a second. Why would Raiden C2 do for when mualani and Navi does like that? Why would Raiden is completely different character. She doesn't deal 400k damage. She deals more than that. For 400k damage, it's her initial burst hit. But if you combine all of the hits, like afterwards, it's like way more damage. It's not 400s. And also she is great battery. So yeah, let's say if you fight against pretty difficult enemies, you can use that rotation. I mean, like burst, then Raiden, like Raiden skill, then your teammates burst, then Raiden burst, and like continue that rotation. You can do like non-stop because she's a great battery. Oh, Hyro, hit how are you doing? Moderate MZ a bit. Oh, maybe Dreamers. It's new event, you get like, oh, yes, exactly. Like it's not 880, it's like about, if I'm not mistaken, 1k and 20, maybe more. So yeah, MZ, like your build. That's alright. I mean, actually, it's not a bad weapon, but you better to have healer on your team. For Constellation Zero, this is the best set. It's Golden Troop. Yes, you need like level up, like you know that. Weapon is okay. Actually, you can use, it's still like, yeah, she needs like crit rate, crit damage. About the talents, yes, priority is her skill, then her burst. But yes, it's like in this order, I would say. Overall, she's okay. Yes, you have like 20. Actually, it's good. You know why? Because at low level, you don't need energy recharge so much, because mostly damage comes from her skill. About artifacts, it should be like defense, attack, and oh, come on, like only level 11, like you're still like, yeah, you have like, and it's not a bad piece actually. She's okay. I mean, I've like, her stat is okay. Yes, defense is a little bit low, but you know why? Because like, yeah, she's low level. And also weapon, you know, like what? I would suggest to level this weapon up because you will get more crit damage, but it's up to you. It's not so much. It's about like 8%, something like that. So yeah, you will be alright with this one. You just you need to keep her like like 90% HP to like proc this passive. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, one healer is must have. Bennett is okay, by the way. Bennett can increase her damage because she also scales on attack. As I know. Oh yeah, I cannot watch right it here. But yeah, she's okay. I mean, she's completely alright. And you know, like when you level up all of her talents, etc., she can deal a lot of damage. Do you have any good builds characters in Wuthering Waves? Oh yeah, if you ask me, yes. I have Shang Liao, he's not bad. I have, it's like, how is that Pyro Girl names? I mean like, I forgot. So yeah, that's like Pyro Girl. Also my Traveler, which is like that round, red round icon on it, like it's also built. So yeah, I have about like, also like, so yeah, I have about like 6 characters built, like something like that. I usually, you know what I usually do? I usually like use my resins, level up doing talent mats, something like that, Mora, etc., something like that to level up characters. And time to time I do like that echoes running. That's it. I don't do anything else. Events, yes, of course, like that Spiral Abyss, yes, of course, like as much as I can. But that's it. I mean, no rush, no like, no pressure. It's just like, yeah, just fun. Because the game WoW, it's not so fun to play actually. Genshin Impact, in my case, way better. But it's me. Xian is 88 27. Whoa, that's crazy actually now. For me, like it's a little bit less. I'm subscribing because I don't hate male characters. Unlike some other content creators I know. What? Don't like male characters? Oh, I don't like, you know, like I male, you don't, what? I am subscribed because I don't hate. Oh, but you don't hate male. Oh, come on. Actually, you know, like I don't like when someone says that this game is completely you know, like waifu gaming, something like that. Yes, I usually use waifus more than males, but it's not because of like I hate husbandos. It's because like males are more they are more powerful in this game. That's it. So yeah, let's say we have the character like Sucrose. In some cases, she is better than Kazuha. She is just better. That's it. The period. She's way better than Kazuha in Spiral Abyss, by the way. This team in Spiral Abyss is way better than with Kazuha. So let's say Raiden, she's crazy. We have like Venti Zhongli, right? We have only 2 husbando Archons and and 4 with Mavuika like waifus. So yeah, and also Snezhnaya in the future is also female, my bad, I'm sorry. So yeah, like in this game, waifus, I mean, obviously better. That's it. And that's because of it. But without hating male, no. Let's say if you compare like Shinchu and Yelan, even though Yelan my favorite character, I still prefer to use Shinchu. Shinchu is just crazy. He's like super crazy character. Oh yeah, let me try this team in Spiral Abyss, by the way. I like to use this team in Spiral Abyss. You know why? Because this team looks like a trash one, but it deals so much damage. And in 5.2, by the way, you will increase, like, this damage of this team will be increased. What's the ratio on your Yang Liao? Like, oh, it's, if, I don't know if you ask me or something. For me, it's like 55 to 200, something like this. I just like, you know, like I don't like take care about like, I know that it's important to do some damage, but I usually don't check how much ratio I have. I just try to build them and that's it. I don't memorize all of them actually, unless like, let's say, despite, let's say if you compare with Genshin Impact, yes, I like Genshin Impact. I read some articles, you know, I watch some videos, something like that. Like mostly read because yeah, it's more convenient, I would say. But WoW, no, like I don't even watch, I don't even like search for redemption codes in WoW actually. So yeah, completely nothing. I don't like turn-based games. Like yeah, me too. Actually, same here. I will do chair less than 2 weeks in Genshin. Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, like you mean Wuthering Waves. Actually, you know what? No, leveling up characters in Genshin, in my opinion, is faster. But you know why? Like maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. The problem is, like Genshin gives you discounted like boss runs, but Wuthering Waves not. Because like it's only 60. Also, no, yes, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, like the only like why like WoW is maybe easy to build, mostly because of artifacts, because you can farm echo back to back. But it's not leveling up. By the way, leveling up characters in Genshin is faster than in WoW. It's because of cost, like resin cost on bosses. But if it comes to artifacts, then yes, I agree with you, because you can farm artifacts for free and that's it. In Genshin it's like, yeah, you need to use your resins to farm artifacts. I just finished build Shoryuken yesterday, level 80, 40k HP, and oh, that's crazy actually, yeah. And by the way, you can get like 234, and also, as you know, like, if I'm not mistaken, Kakarot says me about that, so you need 250 on your let's say it's optimal, something like that, on your Shorekeeper. And Shorekeeper, because of, also gives you additional 10% like energy recharge. For me it's the same actually, it's 230 plus 10, so it's 240 overall. I'm currently broke, have 3 digits more, digits more. That's alright, right? That's actually, you know why? Mora, it's, I would suggest you know what? Go to the teapot and like level it up, I mean like get 20k points. Also you have like exploration, you can send your characters like for exploration, and usually go for Mora, by the way, every time. Oh, actually 2070 is not okay. Ink, if you ask me, oh yeah, Dreamers. Ink, aka Dreamers. You know why? You no need to go more than 250. If you go for more than 250, it's a waste, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's better to like a little bit like level it, let's say lower it. Mine is that free weapon. Oh yeah, for me as well. 4-star free weapon for me as well. So yeah. Alright, let me just...
Hey! Share my knowledge!
Let me read you a verse.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Swirl, Mark 2.
There is no escape.
Stand clear.
Shine down.
Committed to memory.
I hope I can get something. Yes, 230, like yeah, it's enough, as you get like 10 from like and 10 from, exactly, you're right. I mean like 230 is more than enough. You need no need to go like for so much, because okay, come on, I don't need that. Oh, actually it's good. Because yeah, you don't need more than that. If I'm not mistaken, it's overcapping. You need like no more than 250, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly, I'm not so like, you know, like, yeah, like I just like heard something. It's, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Kakarot told me about that.
Another rude. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulation. I see everything.
No, my sword. Huh? Are you still?
Stand clear.
Winter.
And one of the greatest team like for like exploration. No one can, like, this team is just crazy actually. It's so easy to play, and you know like what, you can use other characters, like let's say you have a replacement for Raiden, Cookie, and you have a replacement for like Nahida. It's like Yao Yao or Traveler, and you'll still be alright. Wait, let me try this team and spoil this. Oh yeah, let me first create. I just like to use this team. How much Astar? Oh, yeah. Oh, right now at like 60. I can tell like, and in Genshin, oh yeah, in Genshin, you know, like if you ask me, Toto, I have like, yeah, I want to like, let's say, I keep like, I was super lucky and I got like Shorekeeper in 45, something like that. So at the moment I'm at 115, something like that. It's like fates, right? It's not asteroids. And like people say that Camellia in the future is going to be just like crazy. I don't know, like actually. Oh yeah, I need to find one more. Saver is one, spending is another. Oh my, for real, like. Nice. Okay, let me try this one. It's spoil abyss. Alone is a main and get like her in second.
The world remains constant over the centuries.
Exploration. I
But
mean like
human
percentage.
life is
Oh,
like the
okay.
dew at
Oh,
dawn,
actually you're right.
or a
You know
bubble.
why? I just need. I need like it's 100 for like every region. I need to like finish this one. I actually do it like, but not so fast because like it's about. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have like whole like second phase. Actually, I will be alright. Just only this ones, like this area is like 90s, something like that. But other areas is like 100. So yeah, I finished all of them. So yeah, I'm okay with this. Actually, yeah, that's why I keep like this to do like something, you know, like doing spiral abyss all day all day long.
Transitory.
It's. Yep. Why you follow to do? Oh, why? I don't know. Like just like you mean like keep it at at 90 or something? I just. What method your method you follow to explore 100. I didn't get the question actually, Toto. What method I use to follow? Or I just explore. Oh yeah, you mean like what I usually do? You know like what? Yes. I mean like if I'm not mistaken, I got the like what you mean. Like this like I don't open all of the chests. Usually it's better to use all of the world quest, which increase your like exploration level. I still have like a lot of like quests. Like this one, it's a world quest. Like world quest. I have about like 5 world quests. So yeah, it's mostly world quest, and also if you know like we have that Mora boxes in the water, you need to like catch all of them because like two of them gives you 1% of exploration always. So yeah, it's fontaine as well. So you can skip. Let's say you can avoid opening all of the chests, you can keep some of them, but open all of the boxes. This approach, I would say, will increase your exploration level percentage. Oh, you mean compass? Oh, I see. Oh, you mean compass something? No, I never use compass. Because you know why? Even though I have all of the compasses, not gonna lie, I create all of them, you know, like just like, yeah. I have all of them, but I don't use them. Yeah. Because like, yeah, it's cheating, if you ask me. That's why, yeah. I never use. That's why I still have a lot of like chests, even in Fontaine. By the way, I still have like some chests in Fontaine. And sometimes, you know, like if someone joined my world says that, oh, you know, yeah, you missed the chest right there or right here. That's fun. Even though my exploration level, like I mean, like exploration percentage is 100. Okay, let me go like this team on the first half, and second half I will go like albedo and Xilonen. That's this one. It's cheating. Oh yes, kinda. Like you know, like yeah, it's kinda cheating because it shows you like where the chest is at the moment. And you know what? If I'm not mistaken, in 5.1 they change how that compass behave, like how it works. it's show you exactly place where you can find the chest. Back then it was like small errors, you know, like you need to follow them, but at the moment it shows it like on the minimap, it shows you the exact place. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, like yeah, I try to not like using compasses, like yeah, I only lose. So yeah, like this time.
There is no escape.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Swirl, Mark 2.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. This leads through the loop. Make yourselves at home.
Shine down. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut.
Enhanced animal module 75. Committed to memory. Absorption test. The Temple of Wisdom.
There is no escape. No, my soul. Body and mind.
How do you think WoW will evolve its combat? Oh, I don't think they will. You know why, Kay? Because it's impossible. Unfortunately. I mean, like, if you mean improve or do better or something like that, no. That WoW is a power creeping game. They need to, like, release more and more powerful characters to keep that game on some pace, you know? And because of that, it's impossible. They cannot switch the engine, they cannot switch combat system, even though combat system is not bad actually. It's pretty okay, but it's power creeped. So yeah, so let's say, like yes, you can use the characters like and apply some buffs, etc. You know, like do proper rotation, but it's still power. It's not like Genshin. And some of the 4 stars cannot be like get his second life like in Genshin. In Genshin, it's like, you know, like, oh, like let's say Kuki Shinobu. She was trash at release, just complete trash, bad. The most like she was nothing, literally, no damage, bad healing, or like literally Kokomi. Like, if you remember, Kokomi wasn't so great. Like, just imagine, like, minus crit rate, 100 crit rate. But after Dendro released, like, these characters get second life, which is crazy. Also, if you remember, Shinchu wasn't so popular sometimes, but as soon as we got, Fontaine, it like his value increased. Also in Natlan, he's also in like now so valuable and useful. So yeah, Sucrose, by the way. So yeah, after Kazuha was kinda number 1, but Sucrose now gets her value back. So yeah, it's not a power creeping, it's just they design and change, like evolving as you wish. Like if you wish, they evolving the game, they add something, and this changes just like you know, like not only give you more, let's say, something playable, I would say, something like, but also like allow you to use old characters. You know, Sayu, for example. Sayu, by the way, in 5.2, because of transformative reaction, can be pretty helpful. So yeah, like it's like this. That's why I like Genshin more than WoW. Even though WoW is completely different game. I mean, like if you compare it like in terms of like when it comes to combat system, yes, it's different. It's not like this. So like, but still, but it's my point. It's I think like this. I mean, Genshin can always add a new element or two and change everything like Dendro did. No, it cannot. Like Genshin cannot add more elements now. The only one element which can be added is kinda unique, universal one. You know, that's it. But at the moment we only have 7 elements. The only thing they can do they just play with reactions, and they actually do it pretty good. Let's say the chasca release, which like she needs different characters to be playable. Let's say different elements to be playable. Without elements, she's not so great. Auroron, by the way, also plays out of electrocharge reaction, and they will increase multipliers for those reactions in 5.2. So yeah, but not element. The last element they added was in like Sumeru. It was a long time ago actually. After that we got Fontaine, full Fontaine. Also we got like Xianyun Whale, you know. So yeah, we got like pretty like good amount of maps and like areas. And last element maybe they will add in Kainra, and it's going to be like maybe in 2 years, like from this moment. Maybe because of Densleaf. I heard that Densleaf is going to get some like, you know, unique element. I mean like it can combine 2 different elements in one character, which is possible. But it's also possible when you use different like skill and burst, something like that, you know. Let's say like Chasca does at the moment. Why Chasca might be pretty useful in the future? Because she relies on elements, and if elements has pretty good supportive abilities, she can deal more damage. Let's say you cast, like when you have different elements in Chasca team, she already can do pretty decent amount of damage. But when you cast all of the elemental skills of those elements characters, then you can deal more damage. So yeah, kind of like this, but it's not about the elements. Like it's only about some minor changes, which like Hoyoverse like usually does. Xianyun is the worst. No, come on. Like let's say Xianyun is not the worst 5-star in the game, and I will explain you why. Xianyun is great for Furina. Xianyun is good healer. Xianyun burst is like Neuvillette burst, kinda deals a lot of damage despite she is a healer. Also, Xianyun increase Furina's saloon members damage by a lot. Also, Xianyun can increase Chiori's dolls by a lot damage. If you remember, like if you know Xianyun's skill, that skill says that if the character casts some dolls like saloon members or like Chiori's dolls on a field and she gets off field, then Xianyun can increase the damage of those like saloon members and dolls, you know. So yeah, actually Xianyun is not bad, and I use Xianyun couple times in Imaginarium City. Believe me, she's not trash. Believe me, she is good. Actually, you know, like Dreamers, even Chi-Chi is not bad. Chi-Chi is now actually you can use Chi-Chi, and I know players who can use Chi-Chi because yes, like let's say overall, why you think that Chi-Chi is bad? Because we have like better characters, better cryo characters. It's only comparison. But overall, we don't have bad characters in Genshin Impact. All of the characters are useful. You know, let's say Dia. Actually, Dia is not so great. Let's to be honest, her damage at Constellation 0 is trash. Skill duration 12 seconds is bad. You know, she applies pyro every 2.5 seconds, right? It's not so useful, right? But overall, you can somehow use her with other elements and teams. So yeah, let's say the same thing comes like when you use Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is not so bad. Yes, she's not the best one, of course, it's obvious, but she's not like trash as hell. Yeah, you're right. It's like Omni element. It's like I don't think it will call that. They will call it Omni. It's Omni like comes from TCG, but yes, kind of like this. But you know. Hey, Hoyoverse, Faruzan Chasca good combo. No. You cannot use Faruzan with Chasca, unfortunately. You know why? Because double Anemo in Chasca team will decrease your damage. Unfortunately, but it's not unfortunate. Actually, it's great. They somehow like try to avoid using Faruzan, because Faruzan actually among all of the 4-stars we have like Goro, Sara, Faruzan, Mika, like Goro, Sara, Mika, then we have I don't remember other characters, but still, like,
What of
among
you?
all of these characters,
How about
Faruzan's
a
the
quick
best
break
one.
so I can sketch
Because
this
she
beautiful
animal,
scenery?
because she has like crowd controlling, because her burst, by the way, at Constellation 6, not Constellation 4 or something, can jump from the like between enemies, which is crazy actually, you know, that's insane. So the point is Faruzan can be DPS as well. Like, yeah, she's crazy. Oh, field, but DPS. But she's not good with like for chasca. And why? Because chasca needs different elements. Best team for chasca is going to be like chasca, hydro, electro and pyro, something like this. In my opinion, it's the best one, because with this team you can do vape, you can do electrocharge, and you can do overload. All of these reactions except vape will be like, let's say, electrocharge and overload will like the damage or like multipliers will be increased in 5.2. Because of that, this team I would say is better. Also, we're going to get Auroron, and Auroron at Constellation 0, like, if I'm not mistaken, will be the best supporter for chasca. I mean, like electro supporter for chasca. Not Fischl, because Fischl is good, but she's a single target. But you need some like multi-targets, like electro application, which is Auroron. So yeah, like this. But Faruzan, no, definitely. Like even Xilonen, by the way, it's not a great choice, even though Xilonen can buff your teammates' damage. You know why? Xilonen, as you know, cannot buff animal. And because of that, you need to go like the team like Chasca, Xilonen, Faruzan, and maybe Shenling. Because Shenling has personal damage, Furina has personal damage because of Saloon members. And you can increase the damage of those Saloon members and Arenado. That's it. But you cannot increase Xilonen damage. Also, Xilonen's buff cannot increase your elemental reaction damage. As you know, it's like pure damage. I mean, like it's elemental damage, not transformative reaction damage. But Chasca mostly will be played out of elemental damage reactions. Not like pure damage, you know, like not Animo, not Pyro. Yes, these elements will increase DPS of the team, but it's not the main source of your damage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, you need like something like, let's say, like, yeah, like those multipliers in a 5.2 will increase her damage, definitely. Chasca have... No, no, she doesn't have elemental like energy recharge issue. You know why she doesn't have energy recharge issue? Because like her energy, like since she is on field, she is not off field. You, like, let's say Xilonen. Xilonen has, like, she has energy recharge issue a little bit. You need a lot of energy recharge to like use that burst out of like cooldown. But since Chasca is on field, you will not get any problems with 160, in my opinion. You need about like 160, 170, you will be alright. And I will explain my point. Because she is on field, more than that, you can use the characters with Favonius weapons, you know? Also, Auroron, if you know, Aurorons, like they buff Auroron, and Auroron now can create, especially for Chasca, he's going to be crazy energy generator, just insane, especially for Chasca. Because of that, she will not get any problems with, and if so, I assume that Chasca and Auroron, like, they will be on the same banner. So yeah, she doesn't have any energy issue actually. So yeah, she will be alright. I didn't want to be solo anima unit on the team. Solo, yes, you're right. Solo anima, that's right. Chances of Faruzan running on Chasca banner? I don't think so. If you ask me, I don't think they will like put, you know why? Because in near future we are going to get Wanderer like rerun, and Wanderer Chasca, sorry, my bad. Wanderer and Faruzan mostly comes like together. Chasca, Auroron, Shinchu, Bennett. Yes, kinda like this, Yuvrash. Yes, kinda like this. This team is not bad. Chasca, Auroron, Shinchu, and Bennett or Shenling. It's not a bad team at all, actually. You know why? Because yeah, you need that. Like Bennett actually not a bad character. As you know, like Chasca can benefit from attack. Because of that, Bennett can be like maybe one of the best supportive character. And mavuika, I heard that mavuika maybe just can give you some attack buff, you know, not like Bennett, because you know like what, you know why Bennett is so great. Bennett, by changing his weapon, can increase that buff, you know. So yeah, the better weapon you have, better is like the buff you can give. I think mavuika will be some like you know, like dedicated number, like not dedicated, I'm sorry, like fixed number of like attack. In this case, instead of Shanling, Bennett might be not a mavuika might be not a bad option. So yeah, it's going to be like Shinchu, Ororon, and mavuika, something like this. Why Chasca best team isn't Hydro? Pyro? Oh, because you mean like Cryo Pyro melt team? Because we don't have great Pyro at the moment. With mavuika maybe. You know, like, yes, you can use Shanling. The problem is conversion. As you know, like, she plays like out of she converts shells or bullets, whatever you call it. Let's say if you have different elements in a team and you use the charge attack, her charge attack, she converts 3 bullets to Hydro, Cryo, and Pyro in your like team, right? And 4th bullet you have a chance to get converted. It's like 67% chance, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, something like that. So yeah, it's additional. It's also random. It can be either Pyro, Hydro, or Electro, or Cryo. And because of that, it's not enough Pyro, I think, to get like good damage, in my opinion. That's why I think Electro, Hydro, and Pyro, it's way better, and we have great characters. Because like Shinchu can be good, Yelan can increase like elemental. No, yeah, Yelan is not okay. So Shinchu, you can use Furina actually, who like can like apply, and also saloon members does some damage. So yeah, like it depends. But still, in my opinion, like Electro, like Pyro and Hydro is the way, but not Cryo, unfortunately. Xianyun being 5.6, some of my friends are waiting for her. Oh, Xianyun, by the way, yes, I have Xianyun, and you know what, I like, she's so great character, not gonna lie. She is like one of the best, let's say not one of the best, but best character for exploration. And you know why? Because all of the Night Soul characters, like with the Night Soul mechanic, like they have they limited outside Natlan, like not actually. It's not correct, because I saw Chasca's kit outside Natlan and it's great actually. That flying ability, it's so cool. It lasts for a long time. By the way, she surpassed Wanderer by a little bit, but surpass. So yeah, maybe Chasca can change something, but Kinich is meh, or like mualani is also like, she has that like shark riding, not so for a long time, but yeah, maybe. Expectation, mavuika will be support. Reality, mavuika is the most selfish DPS. I don't think so, but still, who takes ER and health? It's impossible. Like, you know, like K, it's impossible mavuika is going to be selfish DPS, and I will explain you why. The most important reason is she's Claymore. Because of that, you know, like she cannot be selfish DPS because of Claymore characters usually has no speed. That's it. Let's say you use, let's say when you use like just like, okay, it's like about the time. So yeah, let me just not like do the domain, and I will show you why Navia is so great, you know, and why, let's say why I wished for Navia back then. I wished for Navia only because of double charge. Only because of... So yeah, let me switch to Navia. Only because of double charge. If she, like back then, only was like with 1 charge, I will skip her definitely. Because 1 charge, 8 seconds cooldown is trash as hell. But 2 charge is crazy. That's why you don't usually use her Claymore. You just use Claymore when you get infusion. It's not so useful, but it helps you to get more crystals, which like and you, in this way you can just like charge your charge attack, you get crystal getting that buff, and then like use your skill, you know. Let me switch the characters, I will show you what I mean. That's why Navi is so great. Only because of that double charge. Only because of that. Because one charge is just trash as hell. She's not useful with one charge. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. So let's go like Shinchu and Bennett.
Want me to come along?
So yeah, only because of this double charge, you know, like well, this one. She's so great. One charge, 8 seconds, right? But you do like 3 seconds infused, then use another one. It's only like, you know, like you have like another one. You see? So yeah, that's why she's so great. But waiting for 9 or 8 seconds is bad. About Mavuika, by the way, you say that she's going to be one of the selfish DPS in the game. I don't believe in that. Because, let's say, you can, as you know, you can increase like claymores or like speed or like attack with Yunjin, with some characters, let's say, right? But it's still, it means like you need to keep that Mavuika on the field. I don't believe in that. I don't believe like she's going to be like this. She's mostly is going to be some kind of hybrid, like Raiden. You know, with great skill, which is useful and deals some damage. Unfortunately, Raiden doesn't deal so much damage with her skill because that skill is limited. It's like, yeah, this one. The eye can initiate one coordinated attack every 0.9 seconds per party. Coordinated attacks generated by characters not controlled by you deal 20% of normal damage. So it's like super low. It's not so high damage. But since we have Dendro, it's super useful because of like cooldown, like you mean like attack speed, you know, and also it has some AoE at the same time. Oh, bye dreamers, bye. I don't like random stuff. I don't like randomness of Furina Saloon members either. But actually, like, yeah, you mean like random, it's when like you cannot proc every time. But it depends, actually. If you want to proc every time, go for constellations. But I wouldn't suggest you. Actually, it's great because of that. I mean, like some randomness, it brings something to the game, in my opinion. Why I want this one? I want Bennett.
I won't hold you back.
I don't feel excited for new characters if we're gonna be stuck in the mid set of the claimer so they can attack fast. Yes, actually, mentally, we don't have to be stuck on the path. It's fun. No, like you want the increased like damage because of like it's 5.0. It's impossible. Okay, it's impossible. So yeah, like you know why? Do you remember the problem with the skin? I mean like the skin is not so dark. That's the same situation. You want to like somehow increase like change the game. It's impossible, in my opinion. It's like completely impossible. You know why? Because Hoyo already has like scheduled additional updates in the future. All of the updates they are like for it maybe 2 years. Like, you know, so yeah, actually, you know what I heard? I heard that they already work on Kainra. That Snezhnaya is already done, you know, all of the patches, all of the characters, all of the skills, bursts, etc. for Snezhnaya is already done. So Hoyoverse at the moment works on Kainra. As you know, guys, Kainra is going to be next region or place or some whatever in Genshin Impact. So yeah, like what I want to say. I want to say that I don't think with one petition or something they will change Mavuika immediately. As you know, like China, like players from China, like write the petition or start the petition to like make Ororon 5-star. Actually, it's bad, and I don't think Hoyo will do that. Let me get power creep 1 characters. I'm already tired of them. I don't care if Shanling beneficial gets power creep. Navi is a shotgun girl. Yes, Navi actually your rush is crazy. So Xianyun will run soon. Xianyun, yes, most likely yes, with like Madam Pink, I think. Hoyo 6-0 Snezhnaya, 7-0 Kainra, Abyss. Or no, not Abyss. Like, yeah, it's not Abyss actually. It's not Celestia. You know, let me check it. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be like this.
I really want to go
We
traveling.
have like,
I don't mind
oh yeah,
where
actually
we
you're
go,
right.
As long as I have my friends with me.
Like we will get, now we in Natlan. Next one is going to be Snezhnaya. After that, it's going to be Rebellion. It calls like that. It's Kyndra. After that, it's going to be Celestia. And after Celestia, we're going to get post Teyvat stories. So yeah. So let's say Hoyo at the moment has like the game for maybe 5 or 4 years. Like yeah. So yeah, this game is still will be okay in like for 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. I hope Mihoyo makes unique characters like chasca play. Actually, yes, okay, like I like this one. I mean, like I like when we get the characters like some kinda unique abilities, not gonna lie. Let's say Xilonen brings some uniqueness, like, because Xilonen actually no. You know why? Because Xilonen is a buffer. She's not DPS. So let's say that's why Xilonen actually it's so boring. Not gonna lie. Yes, he's crazy with that, like, you know, like this one. With jumping, it's just insane. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's so cool, but she's not so fun to play because yeah, you just like on-field her for a couple seconds and like switch off to another character. But DPS character in this case, yes, they are more fun to play. Not gonna lie. Let's say like Neuvillette. Neuvillette is DPS, right? And you just like try to find different team comps. You know, something like that. Chasca is going to be the same, by the way. The more unique and, let's say, flexible characters, especially fake characters like Pyro, Hydro, Electro, and Cryo, we will get in the future, these characters will change Chasca's, let's say, damage and playstyle. So yeah, that's why Xilonen is... By the way, Nahida is not going to be the same. Even though Nahida is supportive characters, Nahida can be of field DPS. Nahida is also playable as supportive, like pure supportive. She is also, since she is a catalyst, she can be a healer, by the way. You also can use her as a healer. So yeah, like yeah, that's why actually Xilonen, it's a little bit boring, not gonna lie. I want more crazy idea characters, not boring. Also, yes, was a little bit like boring. Oh, hi Lucas, how are you doing? We need wild leaps of imagination. Yeah, kinda. Xilonen, specifically in her geo buff and other buffs like 15 seconds. Oh yeah, actually no, it's not Urash. It's not about like her abilities. It's about like she is like you only on field 2 for a couple seconds and that's it. You know, that's why it's like kind of a little bit boring. But let's compare with mualani or kinich. If you remember when we got kinich and mualani, like players like use kinich and mualani, different types, etc., damage for weeks. Like for at least 1 week or 2 weeks, because like you still can fight something by getting new characters. She is like a little bit restricted. I mean, she only plays like with fake characters like Pyro, Hydro, Electra, Cairo, and Geo, of course, like it's like because she is Geo. And that's it. She can buff and debuff and no more than that. Like at Constellation 0, you cannot use her as a DPS. Yes, you can, but it's like yeah, it's disappointing. Even though she's crazy, like characters, crazy supportive character, you know. But Kazuha can be DPS. As you know, Kazuha's personal damage is better than Xilonen's personal damage. Also, you can use Kazuha as a DPS character, like kinda hybrid character, you know. Yes, he cannot surpass Wanderer, Heizo, or like let's say Chasca, future Chasca, or even maybe Constellation with Constellation Xianyun. Xianyun with Constellation is a great DPS character. But still, you can try different like let's say artifacts, etc. Xilonen, you can use only Cinder City. It's the best set and like the most, let's say you want her to be on this set. That's it. So yeah, like it's like this, but it's like it's about the game. So yeah, by getting like more and more like let's say unique characters with unique kit, mechanics and like abilities, it's great. That's why Chasca is so cool in my opinion. You know why? Because Chasca, depending on the characters and damage you want to deal, you need to change her artifacts. If I'm not mistaken, let's say since her ascension is attack, it means attack goblet is the best choice for her. But in some cases, it depends on your pyro character. You can switch, like let's say pyro hydro on electro character, you can switch that goblet to pyro hydro electro on cryo. So yeah, it depends. Yeah, let's say if the character, just a second. So I'm sorry. Let's say if the character can deal, like let's say if you use Furina and want to like get more hydro damage, might be not a bad idea to like use like hydro goblet, but it's still like, it's, let's say it's like too early to say something, because in my opinion attack is the way because of ascension. Only like ascension will, so yeah, it's like multiplying or like addition, something like that. So yeah, attack would be way better than any other. But still, you have some options, you know, like if you don't have great attack, you still can use other goblets and do some damage. No Animo, by the way, just keep that in mind. Animo is a trash, completely trash for Chasca, unfortunately, because her Animo damage multipliers is low. Just keep that in mind. You can use, it's better to use either Hydro, Pyro, Electro, or Cryo than Animo. Just kidding, because like even like attack is better than Animo Goblet. Because I will pull for Mavuika and Citlali, but if the rumors are true and she go to be permanent banner, will next year? Chasca, Emily, Rira. Oh, about that, Lucas, like I don't know about like you mean like they will like move Citlali to a like true that she is going to be permanent. Oh, I didn't get the question actually. Hi Kakarot, how are you doing? I didn't get the question, but like yes, I heard that one of the future characters is going to be like they will place that character to a standard banner, but I don't know which one. I think it's going to be Madam Pink, maybe, you know, or maybe Citlali, maybe, but not Mavuika definitely, because Mavuika is Archon. So if you know what, actually we have Citlali at the moment, and Citlali it's kinda Lila, you know. So yeah, let's say it's a small version of Citlali, because she's not bad, by the way. At Constellation 0, if you don't have like any of Constellation, she is good supportive character. I would say it's better to wait to her kit and not like force, like let's like no need to rush and go for Citlali immediately. Mavuika yes, like if you want to go for Mavuika, definitely, but Citlali I would suggest you to wait a little bit, because it's the same situation which happened like with Chinchu and Yelan back then, you know. Even though Yelan is okay, back then she was okay, because usually when they release 5-star character, they try to increase attractiveness of the character. They just buff some like skills, etc. for especially that character, you know. But now Chinchu is not a bad option at all because of defensive utility. So what I want to say, it might be like bad idea to go for Citlali immediately. So yeah, just keep that in mind. They imagine Sierra, they need to pull the limited 4-star weapons that many new players didn't have the chance to get. Oh, actually it's not a bad idea. I agree with you. So yeah, but you know what I want to see? It's not maybe weapon, but yeah, actually yes. The more they will just like rework or redo or add additional stuff to Imaginarium City is better, if you ask me. I'm not gonna lie, because even though Imaginarium City is like one like you know, like after you close Imaginarium City, you just try to not return to there, because unfortunately you need to start like from the beginning, which is bad. You cannot do like Inspire Abyss, you know. So yeah, but they need to do some changes. Actually, I agree with you. Which do you think is better for Neuvillette, Prototype Amber or Event HPO? Prototype Amber is better. Prototype Amber is better. You know why? Because Prototype Amber can also give like fix him energy problems. And also like event weapon, you mean like this one, right? It's like, actually it's not so great for Neuvillette. If you mean like this one, it's completely trash. It's like this passive will not work on Neuvillette at all. When the attack hits an opponent, deal AoE damage. Oh yeah, it's actually yes. Max HP. Yes, you can use it, but it's like you need to use normal attacks. But Neuvillette mostly plays out of his charge attack. So yeah, you can do normal attacks, but it's better to try to avoid them. So yeah, that's why Prototype is better. Prototype also, like, using Elemental Burst, generates energy and also can heal your party. So if you use with Furina, it means you can get more fanfare stacks, because Neuvillette can heal himself. Also with this passive, he can heal all of your teammates. Natlan thing is a collector kit according to... We need a new artifact set for animal units. Oh yes, maybe. Vivi already broken and... Yeah, actually, you know, like, I agree with Kakarot, like, Vivi is great. Look at it. I only got Shinchu at Constellation 1 last time he was on a banner. Didn't get any copy. That's alright, Lucas. You know why? Even at Constellation 1, he's not bad. Just a second. No, actually, would be nice to get second one, but you will get it anyway. You know why? If I'm not mistaken, for me, Constellation 6, it was like 2 years, something like that. So yeah, I got like last Constellation by choosing him from like... Oh, by the way, in 5.3, they will give us like choose a 4-star. So you can choose Leo Harbor character, and Shinchu is a... Yes, Shinchu is from Leo. By the way, you can check it by icon. When the icon is like this, it's like means like he is from Leo Harbor. Bennett is from Mondstadt, and you can check by watching... It's Mondstadt, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second, let me check Jin. Yes, it's a Mondstadt. So yeah, like, if I'm not mistaken, you could choose like 5-star, like in a 5.3. Also, with Neuvillette and Arlecchino being such string DPS, yeah, I doubt they would not increase the HP, but... What? Enemies will get more HP. We need better artifact set. No, I don't think so. You know why? And I don't think they will do that, K. You know why? It means you want to, like, you want this game to be changed and be as a power creep as Wuthering Waves. It's not a way. It's not a way. We don't need more damage. If you mean like you need more damage, go for Constellation. That's why they do Constellation so broken. I mean, you want the characters at Constellation 0 be broken as hell. It's not a great way like to play this game, if you ask me. Because let's say like I personally like struggling a lot. That's why I try to use 4-star characters, you know. I mean struggling by like, it's better to use reactions but not damage. This game is about reactions but not pure damage. But if you need more damage, like great numbers, etc. or something, go for Constellation 6 character. It's impossible they just will give you broken characters at Constellation 0. It's just impossible. Yes, we have some. We have Navia. But you know, like if you compare Navia Constellation 6 and Navia Constellation 0, it's like a day and night, completely different characters. If you compare, let's say, Arlecchino Constellation 0 and Constellation 6, completely different. And Neuvillette, by the way, Neuvillette with Constellation 6 can do about like 150k per tick, 150. It's insane, you know. And I don't think they will give you Constellation 0 characters who can do the same damage. It's impossible. No, it means power creeping. You want this game to be changed as a power creep, which is, in my opinion, not correct. Like, because yeah, that's why like increasing some transformative reaction multipliers in 5.2, I think it's the way. You know why? Because by doing that, they not increasing only one element, they increasing reaction damage. It means you need to play out of reaction, but not damage. But it's me, like maybe I'm wrong, not gonna lie. Yes, actually, I got it. I mean, like you want Animo be power creeped, you need Cryo be power creeped, you need Geo be power, but it's impossible. I got the point actually. I got the point. You want this game to be power creeped. But you know what? What's the problem? If they increase animal damage, personal damage, like just imagine how much damage you can get out of reaction with animal. It means like it increases the damage with reaction as well. Because let's say like electrocharge reaction. You know that multipliers will increase in 5.2. It means electrocharge will be increased. Damage increased. Also hyperbloom damage will increase. That's why they increase multiplier but not so high. Like, you know, it's about like 0.7, something like that. So yeah, like every single changes to the game, especially multipliers, will change the game. That's why they try to do it carefully, not so like you know, like power creep something. It's not a WoW game. Wuthering Waves, yes, it's power creep. They just release the characters who deals more damage. In this case, yes, it's like this. It's just the game style. But Genshin is mostly about reactions. Even though I hate to agree, the WoW power creep is real. Yeah. Yes, actually, Kokort, I agree with you. Like, Genshin is way more... That's why I like Genshin more. You know why? Just imagine, Shinchu is a 4 years player. Character. He's still, like, playable and crazy. And, in 5.2, he is going to be even more better because of electrocharge reaction. Bennett's not a bad character. You can see 6 Bennett, right? And he will be like crazy one. Yes, he can ruin some of your characters like DPS, but still, you know, like don't forget about C6 Bennett. C6 Bennett gives you infusion and he can deal like crazy damage. Not only here, by the way, you can use Shao like a Wape, and Shao Wape will deal more damage. That's why they don't want to power creep elements, and that's actually, if in my opinion, way better approach than like way better approach. Like instead of like increasing personal, like not personal, how to say that? Yes, let's say damage for specific elements, it's better to increase reaction of those elements. That's why like Geo, it's not a, like increasing Geo damage is not the way. Geo also like pretty good with Xilonen. That's why they give like Xilonen, when you do reaction, you definitely got like Geo damage bonus. So yeah, it's like Neuvillette is already, yes, exactly. I mean, to rise the level of anime units. Cry will, it's impossible to, like, you know why? Animo is like a little bit specific element. Animo can react and do swirl. And if you want to increase that power, it means you will increase like reactions damage as well. So yeah, it's in my opinion it's impossible, but still. I choose not to go to adventure rank 50 on like I'm on 50 and they only think I want my characters to do the same damage when Lucas, I didn't get that. I choose not to go to adventure rank 60.
We should take a break.
Oh, it's
after all that
impossible
running
actually,
around.
and I wouldn't suggest you to Lucas to do that. You know why? Because let me finish this one. You know why? Because I would suggest you to go like adventure rank 60 because it's level 9. It means more mats. It means like more like less resin spent. So yeah, you can get like 3 mats at a time and 4 potentially, which is crazy. So yeah, it's like a lot of benefits actually. Yes, like characters like enemies are like a little bit powerful with like more HP than on world level 8, but it's still like benefits you get like by spending less resins. Let's say not spending, you spend the same amount of resin, but you get more mats. It's actually so like it's great. So I wouldn't suggest you to avoid getting like adventure. By the way, you cannot stop it. You know why? Yes, you can get like 55 and avoid to do that ascension or something, but I wouldn't suggest you. I'm completely would suggest you to go like to ascend and go for like, you know why? I will explain you. You can down your world level anytime. Let me finish this one and I will show you.
Let's light it up! Witness the power of Gugwa! Time to act! Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand!
Feeling lucky? Attack!
Bring it!
Feeling lucky? Hiya!
Just a second, Lucas. I mean, like, you can like lower your world level anytime you want. C6 Benny is good. Only one you are using Ayaka Eula. Not only Ayaka Eula, it's a couple other characters, but yeah, C6 Bandit is good. I just keep him like, you know, like. So yeah, about world level, Lucas. Like, you can lower your world level anytime you want. You see, like, lower world level. Like world level and adventure ranks. When adventure rank reach like these levels, 50, 55, 58, like 50 will give you 7, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, like it's 7, it's 55, it's 8, and 58, it's 9. But I would suggest you to go, like, anyway, do those ascension, like it's ascension, just a ascension challenges, something, or ascension quest. Yeah, exactly, ascension quest, to finish them and go full level, like to adventure on level 60 and world level 9. If you, let's say, if it can be difficult or like something like that, if you don't like it, just you can level, like low level it. Just keep that in mind. If you lower your world level, you need 1 day. And you can change it only as a, like, next day. You cannot do it like 2 times in a day, like this. Only once per day, once a day. And if I'm not mistaken, you can read it right here. You can do your world level by 1, but only by 1. Oh yeah, this one. After changing your world level, you cannot change it again for the next 24 hours. So yeah, but it's possible. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to, like, you know why? Because maybe you don't want to like ascend your world level and like your adventure rank because of like enemies, but you will get there. I mean, like, you will improve your character's damage, you will improve your artifacts, weapons, etc., your skills, so you will be alright. Okay, then tell me, why would anyone pull a DPS in future if they aren't better than Neuvillette? How can they make characters better? Which is worse to pull as a DPS? I didn't get the question, Kay. But getting supportive characters in this game is better than DPS characters. But we have some crazy DPS characters like Neuvillette, which is must pull. Let's say that's why we have a term that, like, this character is must pull. You know, that's it. So what can I say? I mean, like, you still can play this game without DPS characters, by the way. You know that? You still can play and finish all of the, like, content of this game by only using the supportive characters. Oopsie. Only 6, okay. Trash place, another trash place, okay. So as always, guys, I know, like, but it's a little bit later here, so yeah, I need to, like, finish a stream. It's about like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Genshin is great at designing characters and make it work with, like, existing Neuvillette. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, Neuvillette is just so broken. I'll hate him. Actually, I'll hate him as also broken as hell. By the way, yeah. I'll hate him, Neuvillette, Navia. These characters are just crazy as hell, not gonna lie. But, and yes, we, like, you know, like, it's a game and we should, like, we definitely will get some exceptions. You know, it's possible. It's like, that's why Neuvillette is so crazy. I'll hate him. I'll hate him a lot. Navia is just insane character, actually. Even though she's a Geo. Okay. Alright, guys, like, it's a little bit late and I need to, like, finish a stream, but I will be online tomorrow. And yes, we'll see. Maybe we'll get something because, you know, like, surprisingly, they not changing Chasca and Ororon so bad. I mean, like, they only improve the characters at the moment, which is great. I hope they will do the same thing, like, what they did with Xilonen. If you remember, Xilonen, she like didn't get any changes throughout the beta, like literally no changes, like small minor changes, that's it. Because of that, I hope that chasca is going to be the same, because at the moment chasca looks pretty promising, and Ororon is just crazy. The only problem with Ororon, his burst duration, which is 9 seconds, would be nice to get like 12 seconds. Just yeah, but we'll see. I mean, like oh, I don't think they will do that. You know why? Because they increase like particle generation, and because of that they will keep it at 9 seconds, in my opinion. So yeah, or if they increase like burst duration, they will decrease that particle generation, because at the moment he is a great battery. He is the best battery. He is going to be the best battery in the game, if I'm not mistaken, especially for chasca, by the way. For chasca he is going to be like crazy, but still, like it's like, you know, like it's a subject to change, because it's like a little bit early to say something. We need to do like some testing, we need to do like gameplays, like I mean like not like leaks or something, but gameplay, real gameplay. So yeah, let me choose
It's
my
as good
lucky
as
team.
done.
Kakarot. At the moment it's this team is like for my lucky team. Oh, not every place for big numbers like to after like wipe. Yes. So playing Neuvillette characters like Kinich and Mavuika feels like a downgrade. Yes, actually, but that's why you can like say that Neuvillette is so broken. It's because of that you can pair the characters and you can say that this one is better, another one is bad. But it also depends. You know why? Because let's say if you fight again Hydro Slimes, Neuvillette can be like trash as hell, but Kinich in this case might be way better. That's why I actually like use Kinich in World, like in Overworld. You know why? Because Dendro is such a reaction when you can literally don't change your like characters when you play, for example, with against different elements. You know? Okay, like it's like, oh yeah, it's because of weapon, because of this weapon. Yes, it can like stacks. I didn't know that like it has this animation. I like Genshin because of history characters, world design, and anime style and everything. Yes, actually me too. And you know why I also like Genshin? Because of pity system actually. And you know, like what I heard that back then Chinese government like said Hoyo to add something like pity system, and that's why they did. Like initially this game haven't had any pity system. It was like pure gacha game, like yeah, with the pain in the ash, you know, when you spend all of your money, all of your Primogems, etc., you cannot get the character you want. But yeah, China government, because of like, if I'm not mistaken, like because of gambling problem in the country, in China, like give them some order or something like that to add some like pity system. That's why they did, you know? No chasca needs to
The
go.
desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
Hard to play, yeah. For play to me, not good for fun. Yes, actually, no. Like Kinich is fun to play, but he is hard to play, not gonna lie, yes. Kinich is hard to play, but super fun to play. Unfortunately, why Kinich is so... Actually, you can use... Let me just like... Okay, it's a little bit late, but still, let me do it. I can die a couple times, because yeah, you need to get used to Kinich. Just a second. Kinich actually, it's good in on the first half. Just a second. Let me go the team like this. Shinchu, Kinich,
Rain cutter! Stand with me! I'll settle this!
Target acquired.
That's actually, it's not a great team.
Rain outlines your fate.
Our bond is strong. Everybody stand easily in seconds.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Stand with me. Know my sword.
I'm going in.
Locked on.
Body and rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Out of my way. Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
Target acquired.
Yeah, that's a problem with skins.
Why do they never miss?
Rain outlines your fate.
Going in. Especially not when I'm in
Witness the power of Gugwa.
I got him cornered.
So yeah, it's not a great timing, but yeah, I need to get used to him. It's a little bit like, yeah, when you don't play kinich, yeah, you just need to get used. But still, it's possible. It's not that difficult. You can use out of like hyper room, by the way. It's not a bad way to use kinich. So yeah, it's still playable. Did you hear of the stuff of homeless? No, I haven't. Oh, about that. If you play on a phone, yes, kinich is not a great. That's why you like Neuvillette, by the way. You know why? Neuvillette is a character which can super useful, which is extremely easy to play on like phone, like tablet. So yeah, something like that without any gamepad.
16. That's a nice haul.
Oh, when's the... No, I haven't heard. I will check that, Lucas. I will check that. I haven't heard that. Stuff of homeless incident. If you're talking about the Tecton losing... Oh, no, I'm losing. Yes. It was horrible incident. Oh, I don't watch Tecton. Actually, you know why? Because, yeah, he's so trash talking, not gonna lie, and I don't like it. But I will check it. He deserves to. Okay, is on my side actually. Then with I'll hate him. It's kind of difficult. Oh, actually no. It's really, it's fun. No, it's not difficult. Okay, like since like let me show my. I'll hate him. Actually, it's great character. Let me show I'll hate him. I'll hate him in this chamber is just a gold. He's just insane. But. You need to go like proper team, I would say, something like that. It's I'll hate him. It's Shinchu. I'll hate him. Kuki Shinobu and Nahida. So yeah, this team is proper one. You can go Traveler or Yao Yao, but I wouldn't suggest it. It's like Nahida is the best because you know why? Nahida gives you additional elemental mastery out of her burst.
This way, Furina. Sharing my knowledge.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
I'll settle this.
Rain cutter.
I'm so sorry.
Our bond is strong.
Commit to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Know my sword. Witness the power. Tough rip.
A process of elimination.
This may turn a little lightning. Terrified.
Here you are.
So yeah, let me show you my build, by the way. Actually, I used like 3-star weapon. It's like a harbinger of dawn. I can use J cutter, but I decided to like. So yeah, my build is like his constellation 1, but this one is only CD. It's not a damage. Just I want to. Weapon is like 3-star weapon, harbinger of dawn. Artifacts is like 2-piece, but actually it's not the optimal one. It's better to use Gilded Dreams. Talents like 10, 10, 6. And overall stats, it's like 39 plus 28 to 34 and 122. So yeah, it's, let's say, pretty good crit damage, but it's because of weapon. And it's super easy to use. So yeah, actually I'll hate him a lot. You just need to get used to him. For me, I'll hate him is just a gold actually. I'll hate him a lot. And also guys, you know, like in the future when we'll get Auroron can increase I'll hate him damage by 40%. Well, 40%. I'm sorry, yeah, 40% elemental damage bonus because of Cinder City. But for some people, he's difficult. What, you should just sleep? Yes, actually, it's time. It's time to go. You're really putting a low base on grass.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
I will make you better.
There's a video someone did about like that incident and he's laughing. Oh yeah, I will check it, Lucas. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. All right. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry, but it's really late. It's maybe one of the latest stream, like because I usually try to finish at like 11 p.m. but still. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, thanks for joining guys once again. So yeah, I will be online tomorrow though, so
My
yeah.
people are used
Just
to the desert
feel
life,
free to join guys.
But still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave
Yeah,
the sandstorms
health comes first,
behind
you're
for a
right.
better life.
Bye, Neuvillette. Yes, alright guys, thanks for joining once again, and yes, bye bye guys, bye bye.
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild. I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. How can I help you? You're also here for Moscat's home, aren't you? Today's recommendation is a radish veggie soup. Which should I choose? Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get,